still making my story.
Wait.
True livery.
Hello and welcome to tonight's 205 Cup.
Great.
Not exactly a long anticipated event, just something that we come up with that was in the suggestions, and I love the idea of it. Hopefully everyone's got their lovely liveries ready. Hope we've all smashed the like button on the stream to begin, fellas. Good evening, Jolvo. You guys have not got long until we're getting going, by the way, and so we want to try and speed things up. 2 times fuel, 2 times tyre. Shouldn't have to change. I'm not going to put any pit stops in. 7 laps of Red Bull short track is where we're going to start. Peugeot 205 Cup, Kienza. Well, I'd say we got just all the short tracks, and then of course we got Alsace to come as well, which is the French track. No chicane.
Yeah. Good shot, very good shot.
Matt,
Yes.
my livery is flying right now, so it isn't like one of
Yeah, same.
you are on PR5.
Hurry up.
Still.
Mm.
Yeah, but I have normal German Wi-Fi.
Gorgeous food. 1 lap Nordschleife, says Harry. Well, we're going to run it as the winner picks the race. Oh my god. Hello.
No.
I have put one for white body, one for not white body.
I
Just think
only have one.
Can you do qualifying? Well, do we want qualifying?
Matt, I mean, even if you don't put quali on, the quali will be distracted.
Very good.
I've just put a poll into the chat. 5-minute quali, yes or no? Let me know, fellas. Put into the chat whatever your answer is.
You should also make like
50-50.
Where can you buy it? Ah, Kian, if you haven't got it, I think it might be in the manufacturers.
Yeah, use
No,
body.
it's not. It's in the used cars.
don't pay for this.
Oh, used car.
Yeah.
Can you like not have me serve muted? No, because I don't trust you. No, I'm waiting to post it. I'm just waiting for everyone to either grab the car quickly if they haven't got it, and apply their liveries, etc.
So I'm ready.
Fair enough, SL or fair enough, LBR.
Fair enough, yeah.
We all good to go? There should be room in the lobby anyway.
Hopefully.
Right. Anyway. Yeah. Is it still available in the used or car dealership? I don't know. It is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's BOP's on, so you don't have to do anything to it. Just buy sports tyres, stick a livery on it. But anyway, the lobby is up.
And then
Where's my 205? I'm not running tonight, but I'd still like to be in the correct car for the event. Oh, what you got it last used? Let's go by date acquired then.
So you can so far-
Why can I not find my Peugeot 205?
that's filter for Peugeot.
Filter.
Like in
No,
the
not
top
that
left,
filter. Top left.
and then
Ah, yes.
yeah.
Select by manufacturer.
Okay. Someone is in a very
Of course.
Peugeot. Oh, what? It says I haven't sold my
Then
205.
Is it white body by any chance?
Yes.
No, white bodies don't work. No.
Oh. Oh dear.
So I have a white body 205 as well, and that one isn't shown. So did I made another one?
When do I have to go 5?
Oh my god, I wide bodied. Oh no. That is rough. Yeah, mine. How do I do that then? It'd just be turning BOP off, but I can't trust that everyone hasn't maxed out the cars.
Now
Exactly.
let's just let them buy quickly.
gonna have to buy a new car now.
Yeah.
I haven't even got one, to be fair. That's a bad start. Don't kick anyone yet. Well, I remove one person. Okay, we'll just wait for everything to filter through at the moment then.
Car is very slow.
Walty, David, Zaxa, Wilson, Owen,
Well, no, it's not.
Wilson Edwards.
That's just the one.
Oh my god. Under steering.
Okay.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, there we go.
And you can't even do breakfast.
Wow.
Yeah, so everyone's got it, apart from Wilson Evans, or Wilson Edwards, sorry, and Zaxa. But so those two need to go if they don't change car to the correct one. So Kian, you have got a little bit of time. Yeah, guys, if those of you that are joining in, you don't have one, quickly go and buy one. Again, it doesn't matter because it'll be standard. But just go and stick one, stick a design on it or whatever, and yeah, just load a style that isn't wide body, and then get going. It's all BOP anyway, so it doesn't matter. So there's now 4 spaces in the room with 1 to go. Walty has got one, so he's fine.
This is very weird slide. How do I take off the body kit?
Once you've wide bodied, you can't undo it.
Yeah, you have to buy a new car.
I've got 740 credits.
That is not
Right.
good. You're gonna have to sell another. You have to sell a car and then.
Oh, no.
Well, that's not good, is it? Right. Anyway. I mean, I'm on 148k.
Oh, 11 million.
Racing softs, no sports softs. Valid has joined. Wilson here. Hello, welcome.
And it's quite strict.
Look at the gap between us.
Yeah, it's the 205. So cups are racing tyres. No, because they're standard. You've got time if you want to quickly go and buy one. Yeah, I'll say if you quickly want to go and buy one, bud. What's your name again? Sorry, Wilson Edwards. That's it. Wilson, if you want to go and buy one, there's time to go and do so, and say they're in the shop. Michelin design for Semi. Blaze Red Dragon Racing. Yes, we like it. Hazard. Just going for a nice clean livery. Is it in Brand Central? No, it's in used car.
I don't think you have that anymore.
Is there space? Yeah, I believe so right now. There's 11 people in. Because, yeah, wide bodies don't work. So people are having to go and buy new ones, which sucks. But hopefully everyone will be back and we'll get a full lobby in. But yeah, guys, in the meantime, remember to smash the like on the stream for us. Thank you. See if we can get towards a record tonight. And say we had 23 last night for the surprise dual stream, which was great. Done. Wicked. Yeah, and say BOP is on, so you don't need to put power. Just sport softs. I'd say sport medium, sport soft, something like that. And you'll be fine.
Can people please go off the racing launch? They're serving the Senate in mid-race, just saying. Thanks, Jobbo, by the way.
Yeah.
You're basically the only one that does that.
German 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
Love
yeah. On an Austrian track.
But yes, Wilson, if you check the description, I think it says in there. I need to double check if it says that we're doing a pit strategy, because we're not. It's just if you need to pit, you need to pit, but should be fine.
We crossed the track limit.
If you get to 550 subscribers to the end of April, you are 5 races in the RDRL. I wouldn't be taking part in the races. What is our room name? Just it's Red Bull Short Course and RDR 1228. By the way, the vote has gone 53% yes for a 5-minute quali.
Oh wow.
I want to change my voting mode.
No.
I voted yes.
Guys, what tire compound?
What's
Sport softs, bro. Yes.
That's an destroy.
Say please don't tell me that.
There's another penalty, so that was a curve.
Are they hitting spot? Okay. Are they joined now? There we are. Yes, they have. Wilson's back. Welcome back. If you haven't subbed though and you're watching along with us tonight, then make sure to do so you stay involved with every time that we go live. We do a stream every week. Well, we do a few streams every week actually, and it's always something different. We try and mix things up, but we always bring the returning favourites back. So we've got Community Night coming up next week, which shall be nice. Community Night coming up next week. I haven't launched the Newbie Night yet, no. But there will be a Newbie Night. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. But yes, tomorrow night we're drifting. Forgive me, please. Just got the T598. No worries, bud. And say there's a wide variety of driver levels here.
Is it like the competition drift or just?
No competition. Just a chill drift lobby and get some tandems going. You know, it's like we'll just try it out. We'll see how it goes.
I'm one of the best.
We'll see, Ryan.
I've been drifting since Gran Turismo 3 spec. Come on.
That is a lot of experience in Gran Turismo drifting.
On PS2 is hard.
Graphic wants me to have a look at his livery. It might get him banned. Nice Martini livery for Pan Am.
Thank you.
Instant
Martini
ban.
Pan Am, by the way. Martini Pan Am.
Incredible.
Can I skip quali? If you want, yeah, just stay in the pits.
You have to kick in that
Don't be a donut. Use your noggin. We drive together. We crash together. You can cry. Fuel your mistakes. Fernando is faster than you. All the time. Have to leave space. I don't understand bus lanes. It's just quotes. The entire thing's just quotes.
Ian, how did you get out of that?
Oh, gosh. Right. Okay.
Fernando is faster than you. If it costs.
one.
Ooh, double livery. Best livery so far.
I actually can't wait for this though. It's going to be some great racing. Like, we didn't get that many people in for the Mazda Cup, but the racing that we did have was really, really good.
Incredible racing.
When we had some racing at the front.
It was so good. I love watching it.
When we had racing in the front, then it was fun.
Howdy from Texas. I actually didn't know Blaze was from Texas.
The EA86. God damn. Horrendous.
So there's a little 5-minute quali anyway, so we'll get everyone who wants to join in. There's 15 people in, 12 to track, so just these two waiting to see if they've got a 205 GTI. If it's wide, if they can't pick it, then we'll have to tell them about the wide body thing. And if they want to join, then we'll wait for them to come back, then we'll start qualifying. It won't take too long to go and buy one. What was I about to do? I was about to do something. I have no idea. No idea. But yes, welcome in everyone who is joining us tonight for the 205 Cup. Orion has just connected himself up. Oh. Joel then joined in as Busy Hustler jumped out. Oh, Olivella's back. Welcome back. Oh, Joel's left. Car. Fair enough, Orion. So, right, yeah, we got 14 cars looking to hit the track right now, which is great. One space left in the lobby for anyone that wants it. If anyone is buying their car or doing something quickly out of lobby, let me know in the chat and I'll hang off for you. But other than that, once everyone is in their cars and to track, we'll get underway. So we're just waiting now for Olivella to pick his 205 and then, yeah, we'll be getting qualifying underway. Zach is starting game, mate. There's one spot left.
grandma distance from you. I'll come up.
Let's have a look at some liveries then.
You might click Hong Kong. It's just
What is going on here, Hong Kong?
Yeah, what's happening on track, Hazza? I'm on board with you.
No, there's like 800 people on one spot. There's 800 people on one spot.
Yeah. I'm all alone.
I see Vantage.
I'm seeing Wilson Edwards. Well, he's on board with us. So yeah, if we just remind you, Wilson, try and keep it clean, bud. I know it's going to be harder when everyone's bunched up together, but yeah, just keep your radar on, watching everyone moving around you. Julian, rate my livery. Let's have a look at it then, shall we? Freddie, where you off? I like that, to be fair. I do like that.
I've literally just done like a 3-lap race because I can't sell a car yet to get the money tomorrow.
That's rough. Ryan, have you gone for an initial... Oh, you have. You've gone for an initial D look on your 205.
I'm just buying credits. I'll be honest. I'm not
Vantage, rate my livery. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Vantage. Vantage is sitting on the podium right now with best livery. That's lovely, the camel livery. Yeah. Same reg I've got on the same on my one. AJ's is a little rust box. He's a self-sponsored team. Just coming on the line in front of I like Hazard's as well. Hazard's is nice. Still any space? Yeah, I think there is still one space, bud. Semi with the Michelin livery. I do like that. Jolvo. Oh, that's nice.
The French box.
Oh, that's gorgeous, Jolvo, must say. Kian's got a Playboy one.
Oh, come on. Julian, come on, man.
What is going on between these two? Anyway, who else? Starting tonight, any rage quitting will result in a 2-point penalty, as will backing out of a race but staying in the lobby. Yes, if something happens in your race, just keep running. I'll say it helps us then be able to locate the incident later on. If you leave and back out of the race, then there's no point in us going back to look at anything and penalising the people at fault. So just stay in the race, guys. That's all we ask. I do like Julian's though. I'll say the gold with the Peugeot Lion, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, the Peugeot Lion on the back end. That's cool. It's like a modern take to the classic. Freddie's just got the bog standard black GTI, but with the red accents.
I had a Lightning McQueen one. It was wide body.
Not too sure. Yeah, there's still one space, Zach, so you're gonna have to be quick. But there's a spot for you, bud.
Oh, is that trying to limit?
Oh, you're understeering a bit then.
I found out how to combat the understeer.
Well, as soon as Zach's jumped in, someone takes that last spot, we'll start qualifying and get underway. I just know that there's 1 or 2 people waiting to jump in, so to give them a fair shot, we'll wait off for them. It's not going to be too long.
Combat the understeer, just drive with your plug and tyres. Send it.
How about everyone then who is on track? When you get to the start-finish straight, just sort of like back off onto the first corner and park up. Let's have a look at the lineup going into the race then.
Bro, Keen, I'm trying to do laps, but Keen just... I've lost 0.5 because of...
Yeah, 0.5. That's terrible.
Keen is genuinely covering my view to do good laps.
Oh,
Mm?
Hold on, I got an idea.
It's all ready.
At least if you sprint, it's front wheel drive.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Everybody pack up like bowling pins and I'll be
Yeah.
like the bowling ball.
Sweet, thank you, love.
I'll be the front man.
And I'll see if I can...
So yeah, if everyone can jump up where Kian and Jolvo Vantage, everyone else is.
Just build off for absolute striking and
Let's get everyone parked up while we just wait for the last man to arrive. Looking for 15 cars on track and then we'll get underway.
I'm gonna continue doing laps.
There's no damage or anything on, guys, so don't worry about it. I mean, yeah, Kian's done 9 laps and he's barely even touched his sports soft, so I think you guys are going to be fine on the tyre wear tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be fine out from that as well.
Damn it. The bowling ball.
Yeah, everyone park up.
Good turns. Simple.
And hole.
Woofed. Who threaded the needle then?
It was me.
I don't know, but you
That was close.
It was clean.
It was clean, actually, I'll give you that.
Hooray. The French. Oh, hold on.
Oui.
Strike.
Right. Graphic.
Come on, everyone, let's park up. Let's look pretty for the camera. Playboy from Kian. I know it's gonna be a wild mix of the liveries.
I'll pack that.
DJ put a few liveries out. Is anyone using DJ's liveries? 'Cause it was his suggestion this, but he weren't able to join tonight.
That is one of the greener. Why are you pushing it?
Zach's just trying to join now, yeah, and say I think there is a space.
Is it
I wanted to hit PM, but I missed.
just
Jesus Christ.
Who's on the end? Semi.
I'm going to send.
Me too.
Okay,
Um,
no, Joel's
who should we use as the camera car quickly to go out and roll and take a photo of all the Peugeots?
I'll do it because I'm bog standard.
There you are. Orion's already there.
Hamza.
Oh, in fact, yeah, Orion swap. Orion swap because Freddy's bog standard.
Alright, fair.
It does make sense. We'll get the cool ones in, you know.
Bless you, good sir.
Let's get everyone in.
Who's behind? Graphic?
Julian, are you able to move out the way so we can see the other cars? So, like, park in the middle. Grappig, are you able to move and, like, park in line like normal human beings do, or? Thank you, Julian.
Anytime now.
Thank you, Hazza. And then Kian, same if you can jump into line, and then we got everyone in line in the Peugeots.
Hopefully we don't break down that 37.
Let me move over a bit so that it looks a bit straight.
He's up 1,000 laps.
Sorry, I was AFK. It's right, Julian. It's all good.
So can we please stop honking?
Yeah, can you roll closer?
Yeah.
Who's on K?
Not me.
Thank you.
Stop
probably
honking.
Graphic, I
There we are, gentlemen. The 205 Cup. Yeah, roll past the camera like this slowly. That's nice. Ah, Kian.
Camera car.
Camera car's going the wrong way.
Get
Just
into the
in
wall.
my car.
Is it a chase the camera car job now until we get Zach in?
Yes.
I mean, we got a full lobby now. We got a full lobby. Delox has joined in as well. Oh, there we are. So Delox will jump in, and that'll be the last man ready to run. He'll be the only one, well, apart from Freddy, of course, not in the photo, but it's all good. Thank you very much, Freddy, for helping with that.
Oh,
No problem.
drift.
Right.
The boxes
Boy, that was
has risen.
How's that you didn't see that?
Yeah, I did see
Wait a minute.
Right, so let's wait for Delox to jump in his car, and then we'll get started with the qualifying.
Oh, just missed the camera, but he's in a wall. Have fun.
There is no camera car now. I've backed out.
Let's go advantage.
I have arrived. Hello there. A little bit late.
Just waiting for Delox to jump in his 205, and then we can get started. Or Zach, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm waiting to join.
Okie dokes. Just joined Discord. Oh, well, welcome in, Wilson.
I bounced up here like a jumping.
Jump scare.
19 viewers so far, doing good, guys. Yeah, no, I'd say It is looking gravy. We've got 15 entered. So long as everyone's on track then. Yes. Let's get underway. Start of qualifying then, fellas. Let's get into it. Smash the like button on the stream, guys, for us. I will see you all afterwards. Best of luck in the race. And, yes, remember, guys, any incidents or whatever, let us know afterwards and we'll review. Okay, switch over. There we are. So it's just me and you stream. So let's jump in and watch a bit of the qualifying then. Let's see who sets the faster laps here. Short course. Oh, what am I doing? Ooh, there we go. Short course of Red Bull Ring. On board currently with Kian. And, yeah, we'll just wait for everyone to filter out. It's going to be a close type qualifying with everyone coming out now. But yes, BOP is on, so it's bog standard 205s, just all on sports or soft tyres. So we'll see how this goes. Just hopefully no one keeps beeping like that. That's god awful. Yes, so Pan Am in the Martini Pan Am livery. Semi dying first corner. That's fantastic. Yeah, 12 likes. What's that about, guys? Come on, let's spam that like button. Probably going to be done for people after the lobby. There you are. Semi's managed to find his way back into track. Nicely done, bud. AJ, Julian, Hazard, Vantage, Grappig, Freddy, Gueras, Blaze, Panam, and Orion. Wilson, Edwards, Kian, AJ, Semi, Julian, Deluxe, and then Jolvo. There's the grid running the 15 cars for the 205 Cup that we're getting on with tonight. 5 races over short tracks, and there will only be one winner of the Cup. So, let's wait for some lap times to go in. Hazard's, for some reason, backing right out of it, and is looking like in a bit of a danger. There we go, he's moved right out of the way, so thank you for that, Hazard. That was nicely moved. I'll say no lap times coming in just yet, but yeah, we've only got a 5-minute qualifier here. So realistically, there's only a couple of laps that the racers are going to be able to get, and then it is game on. Blaze, of course, is in the RDR-inspired livery. He's made it up himself. It's looking lovely. He hasn't got the new graphic on there, which is a shame. Of course, there's a new graphic under the tag of RDR1228 for anyone that wants it. Bad driver on the plate. I mean, yeah, I certainly am, that's for sure. Let's have a look who's ever. Gueras has got a really nice, I'd say, it's Peugeot main inspiration livery. It's definitely a manufacturer livery, but it's lovely. I do like the special ones. Gueras actually goes top then by Orion. Orion with a 104 point. Oh, Panam actually goes fast with a 102.6. Then Kian comes through with a 102.4. This is where it's now going to be starting to chase the milliseconds between the lads, because they're all in the exact same car here. Semi putting in a 103.5, Panam 102.6, and then Kian 102.4 in the Playboy 205. I'm actually excited for this. There's going to be a lot of close racing. I mean, this is just in qualifying, but yeah, due to the lower power, everyone's able to just sort of stay on board with stay on board with the race, not lose control of the car, and hopefully we're going to see some great racing. It's all the same power, so it shouldn't be too much gap between the racers. Jolvo, the current pole sitter, with a 102.416. Of course, it's only 90 seconds after the qualifier has finished as well. Panam though just goes faster, with a 102.3. So let's see who's coming closer to the line. AJ goes 5th. Orion, who's just come across the line. We got coming. I can't see. There we are. Julian now approaching the line at 105 goes 9th. Right. So who we got here? Jolvo's on his lap. Where's he going to stand on a 102.4? Not going to beat it, unfortunately. Oh, there we are. There's Grappig. Nothing coming through for that. Who's just come across the line? Deluxe. Where's Deluxe? There he is, 6th. Trying to get to the leader. There we go. So, Hazard scraping himself round that final bend. approaching the line from 12th. It's not going to be a faster, but he does move up to 5th. Vantage goes 10th. Let's just stay on board with the top, actually, and we'll just wait and see if anyone can topple Pan Am from a 102.3. 102.6 from Semi. He's looking fast as well, now in 4th. Kian's dropped down to 3rd with Jolvo in 2nd. Blaze putting in a 104.8 there is his fastest. So everyone is starting to pick up the pace now. Should turn boost on for this. We'll see. We'll see how everyone finds it. Jolvo, 102.008, nearly a 102 flat. Fantastic lap from Jolvo, that. Can anyone topple that? It's 0.3 faster than Pan Am. He's found something on that lap. Oh, Kian's stuck in a bit of a train there. He's got Guerraz behind him, Orion in front. It's not going to be doing wonders for his lap time. But then again, the boost from Orion and the slipstream from Orion could very well help as well. Kian looking around going up the inside of Orion, and we're on qualifying terms. Of course, Kian going for a faster lap. Jolvo's now finished. Kian's also finished. He goes 2nd place with a 102.106. Semi with a 102.4. Phenomenal lap from Semi to secure his place into the top 5. Yeah, no, I did see Kian. It wasn't looking good with Orion, but you were all pushing on that last lap. You've still come 2nd, mate, so it's pretty much the same as first, isn't it? You're on the inside anyway when it comes to the corner. In fact, no, are you? I don't know. But either way, you're on the front row of the grid, mate, so well done. Pan Am, 3rd place. He's done well. Semi, 4th. Hazza, 5th. AJ, 6th. Deluxe, 7th. Orion, 8th. Dented Bumper, 9th. Vantage, 10th. Guerraz, 11th. Julian, 12th. Graphic, 13th. And Wilson, 14th. Normalised not hugging the racing line when on a cooldown lap. I'm really bad with this car. Well, that's not good. Right. Anyway, everyone's in. Oh, Zach's now managing to connect. I don't know if Zach's able to enter now with the race because we've done qualifying. I don't think he can. If I see him jump into a car, then hopefully he can. But Pan pointing out the mistake with his name. I don't think Zach can. I don't know who left, actually. I can't see. Oh, Blaze. Blaze jumped out. He can't. Okay, well, Zach's probably going to join me on the commentary then. Let's bring him in. Yeah. Put him into here. Oh, he's left. Yeah, he can't get dragged while he's on PlayStation. That's really annoying. Yeah, so we'll just wait for Zach to jump in. But Zach can just join me on commentary for this one then, because he just joined in too late. But we have got a full run ready. Yeah, exciting looking qualifying. Of course, with the top 3 being Jolvo, Kian and Pan Am. We'll see how it goes into the first bend. It's going to be exciting. But yes, let's no delays. Let's get into it, fellas. 7 laps here around the short course of Red Bull Ring. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, Zach's left now. Never mind. There we go. So everyone is on the Sports Soft tyre, which is good. Okay. So yes, we'll stay on board then with Jolvo to begin the lap. No false start this time, I think it is just when the lights go out, we race. There we go. I think Semi has a little bit of a struggling start there. But Jolvo leads the pack so far. Kian in tow from 2nd place. First corner approaching now. Pan Am slipping up the inside of Kian into 2nd place. Ooh, that Hazza looking on the inside as well. Semi, 4th place. So far, though, everyone's made it through. It's a gorgeous colour purple from Deluxe. Everyone has made it through the first bend nicely. Wilson Edwards currently ringing up the rear with Jolvo leading the pack. 0.7 clear in his... was that Gemini Oil Rate or Livery 205. Kian, he's running now 2nd place. He's managed to swipe it back off Pan Am. That's a nice satisfying view. Whoa, a bit of a battle there between Guerraz and Orion. Deluxe there just waiting in tow for something to happen. Those 3 cars looking to... Ooh, Deluxe challenging the inside line from Guerraz. Not going to make it happen. Big slide from Gueras, and we've just seen Deluxe knock Orion a little bit wide there, but Orion's recovered, so I think it's fair to say, oh, it's happened again, mind. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, and Orion's been reset, and Vantage. Oh, what a shame. Ooh, we might have to come back to that. Where's my pen? Oh, no. Well, I can't record the incidents, that's a shame. Pan Am, though, has made it around Kian, and Kian has got a 0.5 penalty. My game crashed, that's a shame, Jack. Semi with a 0.5, as does Hazard. So it's only second and first, the two Germans, Jolvo and Pan Am, that are running clean so far and won't be slowing down for the penalty line, like Kian, Semi, and Hazard will be. Unless Hazard will not be serving this one, and... No, he's not serving this lap. Oh, he's serving next lap. That's cheeky of him to nip past. There we are, up 2 positions for Hazard temporarily while that 0.5 stays above his head. We'll see what happens after that. So, Freddie, big slide from Freddie, but he's running on his own. Deluxe, he's in 7th, ahead of Grappig, in tow with Julian, Wilson, Gueras, AJ, then Orion, and Vantage. Jolvo and Pan Am still battling for the lead. Pan Am making himself known on the inside. You know, pushing a little bit of intention Jolvo's way. Nothing quite unfolding from it yet. But, yeah, he's certainly thinking about a move, and especially if he wants the maximum points here. Fastest lap currently going to Pan Am, of course, with a 102.058. Which, for race pace, and as race pace goes, is a rather fast pace indeed. Qualifying was a 102 or nearly flat from Jolvo, I believe, to have secured his podium. To which he has kept so far. 1 second penalty for Kian, second lap out. That's a shame. Pan Am, though, through the outside line, has gained the lead. Looks for a cut back here onto the inside. Jolvo hugging the outside. Yeah, he's trying to take as much speed out of those corners as he can, sticking himself in front of Pan Am. Pan Am's going to have to look and think again for another approach on Jolvo. Semi now into 3rd due to Kian's 1 second penalty, which is a shame. But Hazard just dangling away in the distance then from this top 5 bunch. Yeah, 2.5 seconds from 5th up to 1st. Which then jumps to 7.5 seconds from 6th to 1st. So certainly a group forming there at the front. Grappig with a 0.5 penalty around the first bend, followed by Julian and Gueras. AJ then in 10th with Wilson in 11th. Deluxe 12th, Orion 13th, and Vantage 14th. I think Deluxe is about to hand back the space to Orion here. Yes, and that was from the incidents earlier, so thank you very much for doing that. Jolvo and Pan Am then swapping places between each other. I think there might have been a penalty at play there for one of the two at the front. But Kian now in front of Semi. Semi battling, set a half a second back in the Michelin 205. Yeah, Orion, I think we saw it, and he's given the position back, so no worries, bud. Yeah, I'd say Jolvo is pacing rather fast so far. Pan Am closing in behind him. Look at that 0.1 between them. Barely fitting a scooter between the pair there, as they're coming up the home straight. Both running a little bit wide. Potentially a penalty picked up for either one. We'll see. 0.5 above the head of Kian. Yeah, 0.5 there for Jolvo. Can we say the same for Pan Am? No, Pan Am's managed to get away with it. And along with getting away with it, he's also stolen the inside line. Kian still battling away from it. I think Jolvo's going to be able to be the best one to witness this battle out of the rear view. Pan Am and Kian now fighting for second place. Kian out of nowhere stealing it, but of course having to swap around due to that penalty. So, yes, things all, again, exciting in the 205 Cup as it starts. This is exactly what I was after. It's just close quarter racing between fair, even cars, to which it really shines through with who the best drivers are. I mean, look, these top 5 are giving us a thrilling chase for the lead here. From Pan Am through to Hazard. A train of cars. So let's have a look into the rear view. Through we go. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Got that Michelin not Hurricane, sorry. I'm so used to saying that with Lino. But the Michelin 205. Looking onto the inside, actually, of... Kian's going a bit wide there. Let's have a look back at what just happened for that. Yeah, looks like a little bit of a touch maybe from the inside from Semi. Pushes Kian wide. However, it's clearly not stopped him. He's out in front. What happened there? He's back fighting for the lead. So whatever happened with Semi, it certainly went his way. No penalties above his head. And he's now in second place chasing Pan Am with Jolvo in tow in third. Kian also now occupying the fastest lap in the Playboy 205. That's exciting stuff. I literally just missed that from just going back to see what happened on the corner. Semi at the back of the chase now. Behind Hazard. Sideways action for Kian and Pan Am. A tandem drift between the pair. Let's have another look back at that. Oh no, it's just gone to that thing. Oh, that's a shame. So, Pan Am 0.3 out in front. Kian battling away with Hazard behind. Jolva now dropping down to fourth with Semi alongside. Ooh, Jolva now fifth. It's crazy how things can just turn on their heads in the 205 Cup. Out of nowhere, Jolvo has gone from leading the race for so long. Kian very wide there out of turn one. He's gone from leading the race for so long to losing it to Pan Am, and now at the back of a pack chasing for the lead. Jolvo there down in fifth. The last to come around that second bend here on the short course behind Semi and Hazard. But of course, Hazard in third place has got a minute penalty. He's got Semi in the Michelin livery to battle with as well. Jolvo sneaks up the inside. Ooh. Barely a width between him as he sneaks around Hazard from the penalty. Lovely defensive, or lovely aggressive move, sorry, should I say, from Jolvo in that area. Pan Am then, he's still being chased by Kian in first. Kian taking every available usage from the tyres, the corners, the camber, everything to push that 205 as fast as he possibly can behind Pan Am. But as Pan Am comes across the line in first, Kian second, Jolvo third, Semi fourth, and Hazard in fifth. Now next across the line, is Freddie Dented Bumper. He's in sixth, and he's got a large gap to the next man behind him of Julian, who's going to be finishing in seventh place. AJ in 8th, closely followed by Gueras with a second penalty, unfortunately, in 9th. Grappig in 10th, and Wilson in 11th. Down the back of the grid now, we've got Orion, Deluxe, and Vantage from 12th to 14th. And that would complete the runners here on the Red Bull short course. Right, sorry about last lap, Kian says Hazard. Orion in 12th, Deluxe in 13th, and then Vantage across the line in 14th. Well, that was a lovely little race. I'm going to save that. That was gorgeous. There were some beautiful parts in that, wasn't there? Some lovely parts. So, let's quickly jump into the results then and see who did what. Careful with Grappig, he's driving a bit dirty and always blocking even though he's going faster. Yeah, Grappig's terrible drive, mate, we know. So, Pan Am then, out in first place with a best lap of 102.058. So, very fast lap indeed from what we saw in qualifying, but not as fast as Kian in second place with his best lap of 101.5. I'd say Kian must have definitely been using a bit of tow there to get that track. Jolvo in third place. Semi in fourth. Hazard in fifth with a second penalty as he came across the line, unfortunately. And Dented Bumper Freddy in sixth. Julian in 7th, and then AJ, the bottom of the top half of the grid, in 8th. Next up then was 9th in the shape of Gueras, then Grappig in 10th, and Wilson in 11th. And just mentioning Gueras and Wilson picked up a second penalty somewhere along the way on that last lap too. Orion in 12th, Deluxe in 13th, and Vantage then finally the last of the runners in 14th. There's still a space in the lobby, Zach, so if you do want to jump back in, mate, and for when we head over to the next round, that would be completely fine. However, I must congratulate Pan Am on winning and taking the 20 points for the start of the 205 Cup. Let's just go and find out where he'd like to go. There we are, so well done, Pan Am. Ryan wants Spa. It's Pan Am's choice, fellas. It's Pan Am's choice. Let's not force him into anything. It's Pan Am's choice. I've got no say in it.
Okay. I need to buy a wide body. There's not wide body. Wait, shit.
Nürburgring Nordschleife, 1 lap, no quali.
Oh
going to be a lap and a half. This is going to be one race.
This is gonna be the best race in my entire life.
Yes.
Where do I get the Peugeot
The
from?
go,
I just got the shot.
I don't have.
Oh yeah.
the go.
Yeah, same.
Round 2 then of the 205 Cup. Let's go. Turn boost on. Do we want boost on?
Yes. No.
Wait, I'm buying a 205 now.
The lobby's full, Zach. Anyway,
Someone's got a spot
Would be
already.
nice to keep
A few more drive.
Let's go.
there's a lot of no's here, but it's funny.
100%.
It's not my choice, guys. It's not my choice. It's up to Pan Am. It's his race. He won.
100%
We
boost.
are not doing boost.
Boost on straight will be unfair. Okay, no boost, no boost, no boost. That's fair enough. We'll keep it as it is then. No boost.
No boost.
Um,
No boost.
There we are. So, just while everyone jumps into their cars, let's have a quick look over at the scoreboard, which has gone massive again. I think it's because once it's been edited, I don't know. Anyway, so the 15 runners from the lobby are as such. They're on the screen, of course. 10 points being the last point or place to score points. But out in first at the moment is Pan Am, followed by Kian, 1 point behind with 19. Jolvo in third, Semi fourth, Hazza fifth, Freddie in sixth, and Julian in seventh. AJ in eighth, Carlos in ninth, Grappig in 10th, and Silly Up You in 11th, who's Coco Baby. Orion in 12th, Wilson Edwards 13th, Vantage 14th, and Deluxe 15th. But of course, anyone from 11th onwards didn't score points. So we'll see how the next round treats you guys.
Let me know if someone leaves.
I shall, but so far we're looking at a full track. There's just Freddie waiting to come onto track. But as soon as he's on track, we'll be getting underway.
Yeah.
It's only one lap, no qualifying. Let's just get underway.
Insta race. Tick.
Okay, space, fair enough. Didn't have to give it up, Freddie.
Hey, come on, no.
Didn't have to give it up at all, mate. But yeah, there's a space in the lobby, Zach.
Oh, we're too wide.
There it goes. Had to go, my bad. No worries, Freddie. We'll catch you in the next one, bud. Nice to have seen you, though. Who's taking it? Yeah, it is Zach. There we go.
Arrived.
Zach's in. Fantastic. Right, jump in your Peugeot and let's go.
The DHL master has come.
Jump in Peugeot and let's go, Zach.
Oh, let me just-
Fellas,
I need to put
best
that
of luck in the race. I shall catch you all afterwards. Wilson, by the way, I've seen you in the call. Welcome to the call. Welcome to our Red Dragon community.
What tyres are we using? Sports softs. Okay.
Yeah, Sports Soft, mate. Sports Soft. Right, anyway, fellas, best of luck. There we go. Okay. So yeah, 15 players that entered. Zach is in. I'm just making sure that he's also on his tyres. I'm guessing he is. He's gone for a DHL van livery on his 205, which, let's face it, doesn't surprise us. It's Zach. I'll say you made a mistake with the name, but he's living up to it. All vehicles with a DHL livery. Apart from the RDR BMW, which he showcased for us nicely last night. That was a terrible incident towards the end there. So, one lap of the Nordschleife. Thanks to Pan Am with his choice as being the winner. But of course, Pan Am is leaving after this one. So his leadership spot will be given up. So we'll see who stays in the lot. It's probably going to be Kian, if I'm honest, depending on where he finishes throughout this race. But yes, no false start. Jolvo's just disconnected. That's a shame. Away we go then. No false start. Just straight into it. Pan Am running away with it straight away. Unexpected error. Oh, Jolvo, that's rough, man. Try and jump back in, though. Yeah, and say first place always tears off in the Nordschleife. It's rough. But yeah, a second and a half for Pan Am already. Deluxe chasing in second. Kian third. Semi fourth. And Guerra's fifth. Zach sixth. Has a seventh. Very close between these two. Blaze taking the space. Welcome back, Blaze. Grappig in eighth. Orion in ninth. Silly Up Butte in 10th, AJ in 11th, Vantage 12th, Julian 13th, Wilson Edwards 14th. Pan Am running very wide there in his 205, but not to worry. He's got 2.5 seconds, nearly 3 seconds down to Kian, who's just made a move on Deluxe to chase Pan Am for the lead. I can't imagine this track is much fun in these cars. It's either going to be one of the two things. It's either going to be incredibly fun, or it's going to be pretty boring. And so I'll wait for the guys to tell me afterwards which one it is. I think again it also just sort of goes with how much you love the track. I mean, 3.5 seconds clear from Pan Am right now. That's pretty impressive. Kian's coming close, Deluxe and Semi, then Guerra, Zach and Hazza. City Up Ute, Orion and AJ. Grappig, Vantage, Julian, and then Wilson. So the group are still running. I mean, 13.5 seconds to the pace from 14th isn't bad. They're still in a very tight group indeed. I mean, 3.5 seconds out from Pan Am to Kian, so it expected a little bit of a gap from bottom place. But yeah, half a second between these two as they enter through Foxhole. We'll jump on board with the rear-facing camera from Kian. As Semi looks to put a move on Deluxe. Switching and swerving always. Bit of contact from Semi, but he backs out of it. Deluxe defending nicely. Holding the line off from Semi. Not opening the door up for him. Although Semi looking to force that door open, I think. And say elbows are getting out here from the fellas. But yeah, Deluxe, I think he's very much struggling to get away from Semi there. It's probably going to be the best battle to jump on board with a second. Is the Semi versus Deluxe battle. Semi in the Michelin livery, just sneaking ahead of Deluxe. I think it might have just been a little bit about braking there heading into that corner. But Semi pushes ahead and into third position. Kian, 2 seconds out in front. However, he's 2.5 seconds now off Pan Am. And I think he's actually catching him rather fast there. So that'll be interesting to see come the end of the lap. Deluxe now a second and a half back from Semi, and he's got Gueras now less than a second behind, and Hazza also creeping in the distance in his red and black livery. I do like that. Is that Huiles? Yeah, Team Huiles, but it's rather nice. City Up Ute as well in another Michelin 205. He's doing quite well in 7th. He's managed to beat Zach. We've just seen AJ dip off there. 1.5 seconds penalty for AJ. And a 1 second penalty for Ryan. I think Zach's also got a 1 second as well, yeah. That is a shame, but Zach, of course, in the DHL Van 205. He's running in 8th. Not the best run from Zach so far. I think he'd much prefer to be further up the field and to gain the points for going into the evening. Not too sure how long he's with us tonight, but be interesting to see. So, on with the leaderboard then, or the leaders then. So, Kian's picked up a 0.5. Meanwhile, Pan Am 4 seconds out in front. Still clean with no penalties. Semi, though, he's the same. No penalties for him. And he has caught up Kian now. So, if he sticks within this distance come the penalty line, he will be taken over on the straight. Gueras then, he's about 4 seconds off of Semi, which is Kian's gap to the leader. He's from that in 4th. And then it's a fairly tight-knit pack all the way back down to as far as even, yeah, I'd say even 10th. I mean, yeah, they're about 8 seconds from 4th to 11th there, so that's still a pretty close pack. You know, as they are running through nicely. Kian, though, 4.5 seconds is the gap between himself and Pan Am. Pan Am is looking clean right now, confident and smooth. His consistency's playing through here. A little bit of a wobble there. Corner just before Carousel, but he's recovered it nice enough. 0.5 penalty for Kian, though he doesn't want that to increase, especially with Semi still in a bit of a dangerous position given the upcoming section. Semi excels at the upcoming section. Both down onto the carousel. Coming out early. Semi looking for the outer line traction. City Up Ute, Gueras, and Zach all onto the inside. Hazza also there ripping up the carousel for the full duration of it. He's onto the back end of Zach. Zach, of course, with a 2 second penalty, so he will be losing a position if he can't shake off Hazza anytime soon. I mean, so far, a 5.5 minute lap is still, I think this is going to be a respectable Nordschleife time. Can you imagine it's a sub 8 minute? I'd be really impressed if this could get a sub 8 minute, honestly. Yeah, Kian 3.5 seconds out now. He has pulled a second back, and a 7.5 second gap between third place, which was Semi, and it's now City Up Ute. So the Michelin 205s have just switched around. Not too sure what happened to Semi, but he's now battling in the mid-pack with this big group that are having a bit of an argument and battle with each other. Zach running wide and gathering himself in behind Guerres. Semi with his eyes on third place of Siliop Ute. He wants that position back. Kian, on the other hand, I think he is trying to hunt down first still. It's not off the table. There's 3 seconds left and a fair few corners in it. He has got the penalty line to go, and of course he's going to be penalised for that on the Camel Straight. So, well, not Camel Straight, sorry, that's Spa. On Dot in the Hall, which is a very, very long straight indeed, as we all know. Yeah, Silly Up it looks pretty secure in third right now. Semi second and a half back, but it has cleared nearly a second now to Hazard in 5th place. AJ in 6th, Zach in 7th, and Guerres then in 8th. Battling away with D-Lox. D-Lox, of course, started 2nd place, so not the best of runs for him, but we'll come back onto the next one and see if he can do any better on the next outing. Maybe our second carousel done for Semi in 4th place. Still chasing Silly Up Ute there. It's about a second and a half between the pair. I think Silly Up Ute might have got this, same as Panam. Panam's just coming across there. Just under 3 seconds was the gap when we got to Dot in the Hole, but Kian, unfortunately, with the 0.5 penalty, has lost a fair chunk at that time now. But Panam then, first of the runners to pass under the gantry here on the Nordschleifer. To take the victory home. He led the race from pole and decided the last race as well. I'm not too sure if it's going to actually give a faster lap here, so it may just be the points that we're looking at. Depends who passed the line, really, doesn't it? But yes, Kian in 2nd place, Silly Up Ute in 3rd, Semi 4th, Hazard 5th, AJ 6th, Guerres 7th, Zach 8th, D-Lox 9th, Orion 10th. Can see in the distance there. Wilson Edwards in 11th with Julian in 12th and Grappig in 13th. Ringing up the rear is Vantage once again in the Camel 205 livery. Panam then round the last bend and across the line in 1st place, 4.5 seconds out from Kian, who crosses the line in 2nd. Silly Up Ute comes around the final bend with Semi and Hazard in tow, but Silly Up Ute finishes on the last step of the podium in 3rd, 4th for Semi and 5th for Hazard. Guerres and AJ battling it on the last bend. Guerres, though, still just a nose in front. Guerres in 6th, AJ 7th, Zach in 8th. And, D-Lox in 8th and Zach in 9th due to the penalty. And now Orion across the line in 10th. Wilson Edwards battling Julian till the very end, but it is Wilson Edwards that finishes in 11th with Julian and Grappig in 12th and 13th. And now just down to Vantage, who comes across the line, finishing up the run in 14th. I'm consistent to get in 5th. Hey, 5th better than 6th. Being first here has a huge advantage. Yeah, no, I'll agree. Getting first, it really just rips off the start. It is nuts. Anyway, so Panam winning the 2nd run. Let's jump back over into general. Hello, fellas. Well done, Panam. Yeah, Panam, you're jumping off, so pick the next race for us as you go. But yes, well done, Panam. Autopolis short, okay. Let's have a look at the leaderboard first, though, before we jump into it. So, Panam first, Kian 2nd with a 2nd penalty as well. Silly Up Ute 3rd, Semi 4th, Hazard 5th. Guerres 6th, AJ 7th, and D-Lox 8th. Zach 9th, Orion 10th, and Wilson Edwards 11th. Julian 12th, Grappig 13th, Vantage 14th, and Jolvo finishing 15th due to the disconnection, which is a shame. But the fastest lap point does go to Panam, because he did technically get it. So, yeah, the fastest lap goes off to Panam. 21 points there again for him, but yeah, of course, he's now conceding his place in the Cup due to him going off. So it's now just Kian left to chase, and I think Kian will be taking 1st place after this race. Are we ready on the scoreboard, or are you just filling it in now, my love? Okie dokie. So there we are, we can bring that up quickly. We wanted to change over to Autopolis short, so let's get that over and done with while the
I'm still initializing, I think.
Auto Polish short course, and let's do 6 laps of so.
I'm still initializing, I think.
Yeah, match still initials.
Okay, I'm not going to press it just yet. Let me know when you're in now.
I mean,
Oh, we'll bring back qualifying as well, actually, while I'm here. 5 minutes, 90 seconds, fantastic. Okay, so let's get the next round up. So we're just going to wait, and then we'll see where we stand in the cup after the second race.
It's nice. Jobo hasn't put bowls on the stream.
So, after the second round then of the 205 Cup, Pan Am still out on top with 41 points. Kian in second with 37, and Semi in third with 28. Hazard in fourth with 24 points, and then joint fifth and sixth is Jolvo and Silly Ute, 16 points. Joint 7th and 8th is AJ and Gueras, and I can see a little bit of a rivalry happening between those two, so it'd be nice to see a little rivalry on track between you as well. And what else are we looking for then as well? Julian then on 8 points, Deluxe on 6, Zach on 4, Grappig and Orion both on 2, and then Wilson an advantage yet to score. Okay. Just 13 players, waiting for everyone to get themselves into their 205s, Semi and Deluxe, and then we'll get underway. Who's new then? Who's new if we're full lobby?
Hi.
Blaze is back, so we'll have to add Blaze in and take Pan Am out.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it as well.
I saw it
What
too.
a dirty little rat.
What is Vantage doing?
If Pan Am's out for the whole evening, so I think maybe just take him out of the leaderboard now. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, I know, mate, but you were leading up until this point. You probably would have won it if you stayed in, but you're not, and you're going off, so.
Other what? Top 7 with the...
Right, well, you know you had 41 points, so just keep that in mind when it comes to the end, and then see where you would have slotted in. So yes, Kian, Jolvo, Gueras, Zach, Hazard, Grappig, Orion, Blaze, Siliopu, AJ, Julian, Vantage, Wilson, Deluxe, and Semi. That's our grid.
Matt,
Hello.
do you have any problems with me?
Yes. You what? I just said yes before you actually said what you needed to say, sorry.
Any problems with me co-commentating or?
No, you can come and co-commentate, mate.
Guys, don't take drugs, it's not good for you.
Someone's like, Pan Am play for Coconut.
I'm just waiting for Semi to jump in his car. Semi, where are you? What are you doing?
he's mute, so he's not.
Might be speaking to Mama Semi.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I can ask him. If he can put his camera on.
Don't be forcing the man to do that.
No, no one needs to know what he looks like.
We did that yesterday. I said hi to
But
Semi.
I know how Sammy looks like. But that.
We all do.
Yeah, we all met him. It was.
I'm gonna meet him.
We done the face reveal, and it was like, oh, no one knew what to expect, and then yeah, Semi just turned his camera on and just, yeah.
He was wearing it up
Like
and
a
like...
week or two, I'm gonna see Matt in Spa. I'm gonna see Sammy in Spa. What am I saying? I must be tweaking.
in like 2 weeks.
So you're not going to see me at Spa.
No, I'm not gonna see you. Matt, I'm not gonna see you.
I'm gonna meet Semi.
Right, yeah, I wouldn't say we're literally just waiting for Semi, and as soon as Semi's back, we'll get underway.
Just see my truck.
What a difference the track makes.
Except for if he does some crazy work now.
Let me guess, Zach, you're out on top.
Yes.
How did I know?
I don't know.
Yeah, when you go stream chat, I'll come in and I'll share my screen quickly. Oh, he's gone anyway, fair enough.
Mistakes, then.
Where the blinking heck has that gone? Yeah, you probably got time. I mean, Semi's not back yet, so. Yeah, and say I'm not going to go over to stream chat until we start the qualifying.
What is your guys' opinions on the Minecraft move?
Haven't watched
Well, it isn't out yet.
Haven't watched it yet. So.
Flint and stone! Flint and stone!
Haven't watched it yet, and it's out on April the 5th. I mean, we're in April now, but it's out in 3 days.
It's literally out
In
there
Germany
here.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow, I think.
Do they show it in? Do they show it in English then, or do they show it in a dubbed language?
English with French and Dutch subtitles.
Oh, that's rough having to watch a movie with subtitles. Then again, it's like watching it with Netflix, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Get 2 subtitles. No, French and Dutch. That's better.
No way.
We have dubbed, but it's so bad. Nobody watches it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would. And say realistically, you want to watch the actors as well, and if it's not the actor's voice, you know. Oh, Semi's in now, so we're just waiting for Wilson to get back from the toilet. Is that right?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about it. Give me 1 minute.
Ah, hurry up! Come on.
1 minute, yeah, 1 minute.
Right. Tell you what, I'll jump over to stream chat with Panam, get myself set up. I'll stick into the chat, game chat now, ready, and obviously you guys give me your R's and let me know that you're ready, and we'll get underway for that way, okay? Right, best of luck, guys. Best of luck, guys. Sorry.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. Share screen. Screen 1. There we go. Panam, master of the most random stuff ever. Can agree.
Flags. What can I agree on?
I can agree. You're the master of randomness, bro. You are indeed. Right. Okay. So.
I'm gonna get my track map on. I actually don't know any corners on this track. At least the names.
So we're just gonna find out now if everyone's ready.
L.
Thank you, Panam. Autopolis short course.
Yeesh. Racingcircus.info. That's my go-to website.
I didn't know there were any like dedicated websites for track maps or track maps.
no.
Sorry.
Racingcircus.info has
Oh,
all the
no.
info you need. They have track maps, info about circuits. Basically everything.
Yes, we are starting soon, Kian. If I'm honest, I'm waiting for Semi's because I knew Semi was going to the toilet. I'm also waiting for Wilson's because Wilson was away from keyboard as well.
By
I was away from his desk.
By driving the short layout, of course, we are not doing the second hairpin, which would be turn 10. We're doing a shorter turn 10 to get back onto turn 11 and the last corner.
Right, should we just get underway then?
Wait for Sammy.
Yeah, Semi's back.
He is? Okay.
Okay, sweet. Let's get into it then. Qualifying around the short course at Autopolis, Japan.
Yeah, of course. We're skipping the roller coaster stage, which is the one after the second hairpin.
Yes.
We're skipping the whole last 2 sectors on a normal track.
Right.
In
Call what views you want then, because obviously we've got the keyboard plugged in, so we can change and alter different positions about here, there, and everywhere. So just call what you think you need as and when you need it. Of course, we'll wait until we get out and then we'll go to cinematic cam. But yeah, if you want chase cam or whatever, let me know.
I think we should go to Zach, because we know he's a quick driver around. It doesn't matter what layout, he's just quick in like every car.
Yeah, and say well, I think we'll look to Zach for the benchmark.
Yes. I think my top 3 would be Zach, Joe would be in that order. Semi 4.
Yeah, I think Semi is going to be up there tonight, and so he was looking very, very fast. I think he had a bit of an incident though in Red Bull. Oh no, in Nürburgring. Sorry, he was looking very, very quick, and then Silly Up Ute came through instead.
He spun on a frontal drive. I don't know if that's a skill or a skill issue.
Bit lacking the weight over the rear. Yeah, Semi's gone. but lacking the weight over the rear end, I think. I mean, that's been everyone's still on outlap, but once again, everyone's bunched up for the qualifying, so it's a bit of a toss-up.
That is not smart. That is not smart. You want as much of clean air as possible, and not people interrupting your lap by being slow in front of you.
I'll say Zach is really pushing track limits there, isn't he?
I would like to stand on board, please, like hood cam or something. Wait for him to go.
Do you want this view?
Yes. Of course, here normally we would go to the left through the second hairpin turn and onto the roller coaster straight, but on this layout we are not doing that. We're just going through the hairpin.
Swoop and bend, right.
And into 11 and on the straight. So we're just really. We are missing 1.6 kilometers of the official international circuit.
Yeah, and so I think this will be the benchmark that we look for. Julian just ahead of Zach, and say hopefully Julian can shift out of the way of Zach as and when he gets close enough.
It's not the question if, it's the question when.
Yeah, I that's me again. Zach's confidence around this track really shines through.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Are we fed looms? I'll feed her in a bit. 0.5 ahead for Julian, so that will be his lap over and done with now.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he has got another lap to attack, hasn't he? But of course he'll have to. Oh no, he won't serve his penalty. Julian does move out of the way for Zach, though.
On referring short, if you get a penalty on the exit of turn 1, you can already cut out your 2 next laps, because that one will be invalidated because you will not be able to sit up the penalty on the straight because you're too close to it.
That's a relatively nice penalty zone. That is. That doesn't cost you much at all.
That actually can help you.
I think so. And so yeah, it's going to slightly slow you down for the braking when you can touch the brakes a little bit earlier. 125.5. No, it's a 125.7. So Kian currently the fastest lap in the Playboy 205. He looks faster again by 2,000th of a second.
Yeah, one sec, I'll be right back. I gotta get my school bag for tomorrow.
Jolva with a 126. Jolva will put himself fourth. It's currently Kian first, Zach second. We were on board with Zach, thinking that Zach was going to set the benchmark lap, but no, and so Kian just pipped him to it. I think Kian's experience around Autopolis as well, answering Zach's. So it'll be a tough battle throughout the 6 laps here around Autopolis between these two. Of course, on board now with Kian as he's faster by, well, nearly 3/10. Just approaches the final 2 turns. Last turn here and across the line. Has he gone faster? 125.346. Yes, he has. Does Zach have an answer? He's held up by Wilson at the moment, so I don't think so on this lap. Siliop Ute just put in a 126.5. Nothing coming for him there. Jolvo now on an attack. Let's wait for the sector.
Yeah, wait for the sector.
So wait for the sector and we'll see how he's looking now.
I think that is definitely on that, I think.
He's looking faster than his original time. Could be very close to toppling Siliop Ute from 3rd position.
That last corner looks... That second to last corner, the hairpin looks beautiful from that angle.
That looked very, very clean indeed. And say 125.9. Not enough to knock Siliop Ute off. A very close... I'd say a very close job between these pair. Final lap between them all. Kian still out in front with a 125.346. Can Zach do anything about that? We weren't on board for his final sector, so we're going to stay on board for this one. Second place, of course, for Zach. I don't think Kian is on any sectors either. Well, he's just about to come to one now, I think. No, he's not going faster.
No, he's dead.
It is down to Zach. Well, and Siliop Ute. Siliop Ute also on a push lap,
No,
potentially.
No, he's not. He's on...
No, he's not.
He's AI driving now.
Hazard goes with a 125.902, splitting Op Ute and Jolvo. That is an incredibly close time to those further. There we are, 0.5 back from Zach. So unfortunately not this lap. Jolvo's time of a 125.9. Split by Hazard with a 125.902.
6,000, solid.
Very, very close to the time of Silly Up Ute from Hazard indeed. Very close to, well, literally right behind him there, as we can see. If we just go on board there and say, I think that's what we're going to be seeing in the race here. Can easily go faster, says Kian. That's interesting. So then, yeah, the grid. I believe that, yeah, we're already on the board. So let's get into the race then. No further delays. Straight in. Do you want to do lights out with no false starts, obviously, as you know?
Yeah, sadly. I like the full start more. I want to see Pullman jump like Slice did and Watkins in the Mazda Cup.
Yes.
That was fun. That was funny to look at.
Right, there we go.
Matt, quick trivia question before we get to turn 1. What do you think is the name of turn 1?
No idea.
It's much more obvious than you think it is.
The right angle.
Nah, just first turn.
First turn, fair enough. So then, lights out. Kian approaching his first turn with Zach in tow. The battle has begun between these two. Silly Up Ute and Hazard deciding to take two complete opposite entrances into the first turn. Bit of contact between Zach and Kian. D-Lock's running wide there with his Alpine sticker on the back of his 205. With that said, though, I think the whole grid managed to make it through. Kian is down into 7th. What a shame. It's Zach now out in front with Hazard chasing in 2nd place after getting his way round Silly Up Ute, the close competitor that he found in the race. Gueraz in 4th, battling with Jolvo in 5th. Of course, these two again very close in timings indeed. Grappig also coming to join the party, and then Kian desperately fighting to get back towards the top of the grid. Kian looking on the inside there of Grappig. I think it's expected with these cars, though, a fair bit of contact.
Yeah, but there was also some contact between Zach and Kian in turn 1 that slightly set Kian's rear off a bit, and that's why he went wide.
I mean, Zach, look, starting to pull away now, a 2nd gap.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Very wide, like
I think Hazard went really wide there, slotting himself into 5th. Jolvo in 4th, Gueraz now in 3rd, and Silly Up Ute in 2nd. Was there a penalty there?
Can Graphic get back into the 16 and maybe dive down inside of them? I don't know.
Well, let's have a look from the rear as we enter turn 1 from Kian.
Whoa.
Grappig went for the look on the inside, didn't he? And so he looked at it, thought about it, then backed out. Hazard finds himself in the kitty litter. What a shame. I think someone else also went wide there. But it's Zach, Silly Up Ute, and then Gueraz out in front. It's a British top 3. Jolvo in 4th.
Oh, Ryan.
So Kian's actually done really well to recover to 5th, I will be honest. Especially considering everyone's in the same car. As soon as you crash out, it's a pretty hard chance of getting yourself back up to the top unless you've got some insane driver skill.
Oh, the two Dutch people. Dutch Civil War right there.
AJ and Grappig both fighting away. We can see there just on board from Jolvo camera that Kian is having a real hard time battling off Grappig, the Dutchman behind him. Grappig there though running wide and cutting the time. AJ now takes opportunity and joins the battle. Instead it's AJ now chasing Grappig. Hazard's left. Hazard, why have you left, mate? I don't know, but Zach out in first. He's only a 2.5 out in first. While Silly Up Ute is doing really, really well to keep on with him.
I wonder if someone will finish with negative 2 points.
No, I doubt it. Gueraz, he's getting a lot of pressure off Jolvo right now.
I don't think they should be fighting too much because Kian is like half a second back there. And he's just waiting for them to like...
Yeah, and say as soon as any mistake happens, Kian is going to jump on it. Of course, Kian sets the fastest lap. It's currently occupied by Zach. Full 0.5 for Jolvo, and Kian now looking to take opportunity. He goes up the inside of Gueraz, and now it's Kian occupying 4th place. 2 positions gained for Kian. Now back onto the podium after his loss. Jolvo runs wide falls into the claws of AJ. AJ now looking to sneak around the inside. Can he do it? Yes. Jolvo, though, defending that inside line within an inch of his life. 0.5 penalty above his head as well, which will come into play during this battle.
That turn 3 right there, last time we got around there, there was kamikaze right there from all 3 of them.
Yeah, I'd say it's mental, isn't it, around here?
3 into turn 3 does not go. 3 into 1 does not go.
Grappig running wide again. Semi then back in 8th. So Shaman say Semi was closer to the top. Deluxe then in 12th, Orion in 13th. Zach, though, just about a second out from Silly Opute in 2nd place, with Kian now in 3rd, chasing both of the boys down as we step over the halfway mark into lap 4 on board with Zach. Second split or splits them. Silly Opute having a much better exit from the previous corner. He does chase down Zach now within a second of the 1st place. Kian, he's doing the same. He's hunting down Silly Opute. However, Silly Opute's actually starting to gain on him after pulling into the slipstream of Zach. Not much slipstream is going to come off those Peugeots, I must say.
I wonder who will be able to beat Kian in the championship.
Well, yeah, I'd say as long as Kian scores high, he's got a good chance of winning this tonight, which will be his 2nd championship win.
As long as he's consistent, then he should have it, yeah.
Right, so where's the battles then? I mean, realistically, by the looks of it, the closest battle's either 5th and 6th between Jolvo and AJ, or Zach and Silly Opute for the lead. It's a little bit of a dodgy line there, I will be honest, from the car in front.
Let's go, Ross.
Yeah, look, Jolvo really applying the pressure now to AJ.
Right.
We are just approaching that final hairpin now. Jolvo, has he done it?
On the inside. Careful there, guys.
Has he pulled the inside? The position's his so far, but it comes down to the exit.
AJ got a better exit.
They are side by side here as we enter the penultimate lap. Although Jolvo just, yeah, I'd say probably some photos, but yeah, Jolvo's just snuck there onto the into the back end of AJ, and we'll try again on this lap. Just quickly while this battle's going on, yeah, Zach's nearly 2 seconds clear now. However, Silly Opute now under a lot of pressure from the Playboy livery of Kian. That's
me if it goes for it.
Oh,
And that's contact.
there, yeah, it's contact, but no one's gone off, and Kian uses the inside line to his advantage. Bit more contact from Silly Opute, pushing Kian wide. Silly Opute takes the place back. It's a strong battle between the 2 bottom podium spots here.
Do we say, in terms of contacts, it's NASCAR rules?
I mean, rubbing is racing. As long as everyone can carry on and recover, then yes, we'll carry on. But if there's any incidents which really ruin someone's race, then yeah, potentially we've got to look at it and award some points to whoever.
That was just a dummy run right there, but that's
Oh, I don't
Kian
think there was.
dived
I don't think Kian dummied that bend. Bit of a wider exit from both of the pairing, but Kian is the one that now comes out on top. He's 2nd place, chasing Zach for 1st. Of course, Kian was the original fastest lap holder. Had a bit of contact. Here it comes, yes, but we had Zach and Kian contact 1st lap, 1st corner, which, well, 1st turn, should I say, which put Kian down into 7th place, and he has fought excellently well to catch up this far and to be on the final lap, chasing down Zach for the lead with just a 2.5 second gap between the pair. So yes, very well raced for Kian. If he hadn't have had that incident, I think it's fair to say that the laps would be different. He's also on for a purple lap here, so could potentially be taking that extra point away from Zach's win.
I have a feeling that he might be pushing too hard on this last lap. There's no way he's catching Zach. 2.8 seconds.
It won't happen in 2.8 seconds, no, you're right. However, he could get rather close. Silly Opute with a 0.5 penalty. He can't do anything. But yes, there's still a point to play. I don't think at this point Kian is as such chasing Zach and more chasing the faster time.
Yes.
Let's just go through and make sure there's no more battles further down the field.
Can we look at Zach real quick? To see the second time?
I don't think Zach's on a faster lap. I think it might generally come down to who has that purple lap across the line. Kian, of
Already
course,
Kian.
yeah, 2 seconds now off Zach. Oh, no! Zach! Kian! Kian comes first, Zach second, Siliopute third. Gueras fourth, Jolvo fifth, Semi sixth, AJ seventh, and then Grapig finishing 8th. Blaze battling with Deluxe all the way to the line, nearly a photo finish, but Blaze 9th, Deluxe 10th, Julian 11th, Wilson 12th, with Orion. Oh no, Orion goes 12th. No, he doesn't actually. Wilson 12th, Orion 13th. Legend for that, Zach. Fair play. No, I mean, to be fair, there was a bit of contact between the pair of them, so to be able to see it change around last minute, fair play to Zach. He handed over Autopolis. It's the one track which he knows that he's fast at. Fair play to him. So, let's have a look. He did it in the end as well. A faster lap from Kian, putting him at 125.419, sweeping a maximum point due to the change around on the line from Zach and Kian. So Kian first place, fastest lap as well, well done. Zach second place, Siliopute in third, Gueras in fourth, and Jolvo came fifth. Semi in sixth, and AJ in seventh. Grapig in 8th, and 9th goes to Blaze. Deluxe in 10th, Julian in 11th, and Wilson in 12th, with Orion, the last of the runners, in 13th. Vantage and Hazard both disconnecting. Vantage was able to get a lap time out though, 1:33, so it wasn't too competitive, but yes, Vantage and Hazard disconnecting, so no points regardless for those two. Wow, and say, well, that was a lot of things happening in that race, and say it was a pretty exciting race for the most of it. It was fair to say that there was a few races that were, shining through massively as quick around this circuit, but no, as Kian is the winner, Kian gets to decide the next track, which I believe would be lap or race 4, 5, I want to say. Race 4. There we go. Race 4.
4, yeah. Please pick a real track so I can actually get the corners.
Yeah, we'd like a real track if possible, but we're just waiting for Kian to let us know.
Suzuka. Watch how it's gonna be Suzuka.
Suzuka short, potentially, and say we're
Oh,
waiting for Kian, and the short or scoreboard's nearly ready to show for you all as well. So yeah, we got those two just waiting. Kian, let us know in the chat where you want to go to for your next race. I think so. There's quite a few short tracks.
Brands Hatch. Full layout.
Yeah, Brands Hatch Indy.
Nah. Full.
What, the full GP circuit?
That's not that. It's less than Autopolis.
I suppose.
Wait.
We could do Van or Grand Valley South as well. That's a good one.
Brands Hatch.
Yeah,
Brands
I'm just waiting on Kian.
is-
So we're waiting on, and then we'll get the Roadway Atlanta. I mean Road Atlanta.
Thankyou.
Eigen one. Yeah, that'd be good. Nice to see that.
But that's
DJ
not a real
suggested
track.
that as well. So should we do Eigen one for the last one anyway?
Yes. That's not a real track, so I do not have track names for it. Corner names.
Oh
for
no,
it,
it's
so.
fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, 5 minutes quali. Everything else the same. Let's go. I did want to get Alsace out considering it's French, but if I'm honest, it's a horrible track. So if I win here, we're doing Dragon's Turret or Trail. Well, if you win here, then goes to the final, and I think I might even pull the cup owner card and change the track to Egan Orwin. It'd be interesting in these cars, I think. Hey Lino, how you doing? Done. So anyway, after the third round then, the scoreboard stands as such. Kian out in front with 58 points, 20 points clear of the next man running in the championship, which is Semi. Semi's on for a decent finish here, 38 points. Siliopute as well, 32 points, contending at the top, nice. Jolvo in fourth, locked with Gueras in 28 points. Hazard with 24. And AJ and Zach both on 22. Julian and Deluxe and Grapig actually all with 8 points. And then Blaze 4, Orion 2, Wilson Edwards 0, and then Vantage gets -2. So yeah, never mind. Panam, you're right. He owes us points.
He's racing though, so he can still get.
So yeah, he can fix that. That's right. You're right. So yes, that's how the scoreboard stands as we enter round 4. 13 players have entered, 16 in the lobby, so we're just waiting. Oh no, there we go, 14. Yeah, Casper isn't going to be running either. She's just going to be on photography and doing some other bits.
Just for, I'm gonna give you a quick run on the corners.
Third cup win for Kian if he wins tonight. That'd be good. And say, I think.
We have T1, T2, T3, T4, the S's, T5, T6, T7, T8, T9.
Is that all we've got?
T10A, T10B, T11 and T12.
Well, Panam, I call this section here the box section.
This is turn 10A and turn 10B.
Okay, we'll turn 10
Oh no,
then.
wait, that's that's the 6 and 7. I thought you were talking
6
about
and
the
7.
chicane.
I
I
know.
thought we were talking about the chicane.
No, this
So
box
yeah.
section here, yeah, 6 and 7. That's
Yeah,
I
6 and
I
7.
just like to call that the box section. It's just easier.
And the
It looks like a
little,
box.
the little left king after turn 7 is also considered the turn. It's T8.
If anyone needs a space, then I'm more than happy to leave. So there we go. There is a space waiting in the form of Casper. If anyone does want it who was running previously. Although I think everyone running those stayed running tonight. So, yeah. Not too sure. You join in voice chat. Shall we join voice chat?
General?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, let's go and join. Yeah, go on. There you are. Panam will move me over. What a gentleman.
They're joining.
There we are, fellas. So, round 4. Yeah, second to last race.
Matt, were you going to give me negative points if I didn't give the key in the place back then?
No, but if we look back at it and you hadn't
That was-
or hadn't given the place back, same as like Orion's and
I
Deluxe. We're not
think-
going to look back at that because because Deluxe gave the point back on Red Bull Ring.
I'm going to say, I mean,
I
a
think that was
straight
just-
landing.
I think that was just an average turn 1 incident there. Zach.
Yeah, it was a bit of a racing incident. I think everyone's okay. I mean, Kian recovered
is-
nice enough
that
and of course won. So
I mean,
and
we've
fastest
seen
lap,
it
clean
multiple
sweep for Kian.
times.
Yeah, I couldn't risk it.
So
Yeah,
yeah, let's
seen it
just wait
multiple
and see
times.
if everyone's
Matt,
ready, and
Matt,
then let's
Matt,
get into
say,
qualifying.
That is brilliant show of sportsmanship from Zach. So anyone else who's leading, even if you did wrong or good, just give me the first place anyway. Thank you very
Nah,
much.
don't. Just
Whether
kill
you've
him
done
again.
anything in the race
Kill
or
him
not,
again
give
at
Kian
this
first
point.
is basically what he's saying.
Nah, just kill him again at this point.
Right, anyway, I've asked if everyone's
want
ready.
me to
Are we
kill him
ready,
again?
fellas? Are we ready to
Yeah,
get
ready.
underway for
Let
qualifying?
Semi win. Let Semi win.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
Right, start qualifying then. We'll jump back over to stream chat. But
Yeah, I got
best
you,
of
Matt.
luck, everyone.
I got you, Matt.
Thank you, and say well, I'm going to have to
Goodbye.
put the screen share on for you anyway. There we go. Share screens. Screen 1, go live. Fantastic. Okay. Yes, spectate. Let's get all of our information out because we'd like to see the inputs for qualifying. Who we gonna stay on board with at the start then here? Who we got our eyes on?
I'd say we follow Semi for this one.
Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
So
follow
he's
Sammy. We're Sammy 8th.
consistent- Consistently quick also in this car.
Yeah, I mean, we'll jump
I
on
mean-
board with Kian as well, the current leader, and we'll see how he's doing in a bit.
I mean, he spun a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill to do that.
Semi, yeah, he's done it multiple times now. This is not the first time he's doing that. This was a beautiful turn 5, by the way. That's how you take it. Not empty, just clean over the curb. Now into the box section, turn 6, 7. Sammy knows how to drive a front-wheel drive car, and still he spins. Amazes me.
He's doing well enough. I mean, there's a big,
Yeah.
again though, a qualifying
Definitely.
qualifying group. So look on that
Yeah,
track
all
map in the top
consistent.
right. Look how dense that straight is now. Actually, I'm pretty sure we've we've got everyone on this straight.
The two kings on the straight are also considered turns.
Guerra's now coming off the straight round. That was a lovely little flick then. Do you see that?
Yes, that was beautiful turn 10A and turn 10B.
I'll say Guaras has done a lovely job there.
In terms of corner names, with chicanes, MotoGP has done exactly the same with the retro ring. As MotoGP is riding the chicane now that they installed at the Nürburgring, Rebel Ring, of course. Wow, silly upgrade.
I'll say let's not get into a battle here. Silly up, you've got a second penalty, so I would be giving the room there to Gueras if that was me. I think Gueras is going for the lively look, or the lively racing style. Sorry.
If that was you, you would have either gone straight in turn 1 or spun already, or be like 5 seconds back up the turn. So
What was the need in the personal attack? I hadn't said anything about you. What are my racing antics? What are my racing antics got to do with this?
I just like doing that. It's funny.
So, anyway, who are we going to stay on board with for their first opening lap?
So let's watch Kian.
Yeah, Semi's got a second penalty. Zach hasn't got a penalty. Coming up to a timing sector as well. Kian's in tow. So it'll be between these two, I think, to see who's got the faster lap in them. Where's that timing sector?
My money.
It's coming up halfway on the straight.
Let me get the name up.
We're looking for just the actual time here. 16.5 for Zach, 15.8 for Kian. So Kian is looking a lot faster on this lap as of current. We'll stay on board with him for a second.
So at least for the race, I'm putting my money on Darcy, Hilblom and Lynn. Or DHL.
Honestly, I think for the win I'm going to put my money on Kian. He wouldn't have picked this track if he wasn't confident at it, I don't think. A 141 is the fastest from Kian.
I don't have money, but I'm still going to put it on that. I want to lose even more money. I want to be in debt.
So Panam's looking at... Oh, in that case then, you better put your money on, at the moment, Vantage with -2 points to win the championship. That'd be interesting. Every single racer would have to DNF for this race and the next. And he'd have to win with the fastest lap or whoever else is running. Well, no one else would be able to get points. Even then, I don't think he'd beat Kian. Kian's on 58 points, so yeah, Kian would still win. But Vantage is fine. Not everyone gets on with these type of cars, and we'll be back with some Group 3 next week. Because that seems to be what everyone is more comfortable anyway.
Not everyone is quick already in cars they don't normally drive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Slice, SAS, Kian, Zach, Jovo, Semi. I think Semi's actually quicker in those types of cars than GT3s.
Yeah. I'd say, well, we've got a newbie lobby coming up next week as well, so we'll only be picking 1 or 2 community members to come with us, as well as 1 or 2 admins into the lobby. And yeah, we'll just be seeing some new faces coming in and just trying to build the community up a bit more. Ooh, what's this? Hang on, I'm getting a warning.
Who can beat RDR admins?
I'm getting a warning. I've got a warning for something. What's this warning about? Exempt channels from content ID claims.
I do not know.
What? I have no idea. I've just got a warning on my live stream thing. It was just popped up saying warning. I have no idea.
Oh.
Ah, well.
Aye.
So then, qualifying just coming to an end. Kian looks to be pretty strong right now in first place with a 141.087. Jolvo coming through, though, with a 141.643 to put himself second. Zach third with a 142.8. Ryan fourth with a 142.9. Semi in fifth. How many laps? It's 6 laps or 7 laps, I think this is.
Holy
6 laps. 6 laps. There we go.
This will be a very long race.
6 laps.
We're doing 40s. We're doing 140s.
Yeah, it won't be too long.
The longest.
It's only 6. Yeah, it's only 6 of them though. Be about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Longest race of the evening.
Let's get into it and so just wait for the 2, 1, And there we. Are you going to do the lights out? I'm getting another warning saying heads up.
What?
I think someone may be streaming.
Yes, Zach is. On Twitch.
Do you think that's what it is? This is weird. What is weird, Julian?
But Zach is streaming his own POV.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. I'll have a look at it afterwards. Anyway, lights on. Away they go. Kian in first. Who's Zach? Who's beeping?
I don't hear beeping.
Is it Zach?
I don't have audio.
Zach, I'll take a point off you if you're beeping. I think it is Zach. Anyway, Jolvo's out in first, coming into the first corner, but Kian takes it back off him using the inside line. First bend so far successful for the whole grid. Bit of contact up the front.
Jovo leads. Jovo leads then into the S's. Turn 3 and 4 and then into the S's.
It's a battle between Kian and Zach for the second place. The loser, of course, will be getting third, so still not too bad. But yes, neither one giving in here. First lap and already battling nicely. Bit of contact between the pair, but both managed to stay running. Orion and... Ooh, Zach's now down into fifth. Silly up Ute with a 4.5 penalty. Sneaks himself up the inside now into fourth. Orion in third, going nearly 3 wide there into the box section. Kian piloting the 205 into second place there, the Playboy livery. Meanwhile, Jolvo chilling. Not much going on for him out in front with 1.5 seconds back.
Just chilling.
Yeah, 0.5 penalty for Silyabu, who will be slowing down now. Zach sneaking around the outside of him due to the penalty. There it is. D-Locks with Orion in tow. Semi very close behind there as well.
When we put it into the regulations and the rules that we have to move out of the racing line.
Yeah, we'll put that in.
When we serve penalties. I mean, if you.
Oh, Wilson Edwards, AJ, both running really wide. Julian, AJ roughly coming back on. Vantage now in 12th. Yeah, Jolvo though, 2.5 out from Kian in second place. Kian with a 0.5 penalty. Zach with a second penalty in third. And Silly Up then. Navin now served his in fourth. Battling with Orion in fifth.
Little bit of contact.
But it's okay. We don't mind a little bit of rubbing in these cars because it isn't like, you know, you have a little touch of contact and the race is ruined. You can get yourself back going quite nicely, so long as it isn't ruined. 0.5 penalty for Silly Up Utes.
Drivers. Do not kill yourself.
Ooh, 0.5 for Jolvo as well. They've all picked up a penalty here. Top 3 running with at least 0.5 penalties. Oh, this warning heads up is doing my nut in. Why is it saying if it's only available to partners? I'm not a partner, so why does... No. Okay, whatever. I'll look into it afterwards. I'll just keep exiting it off for now. 2.5 for Zach. That's a terrible penalty. He's going to lose the position to Orion for sure. Semi, he's going to be dropping back out, and Silly Up Ute. Bummy just served a second penalty as well. Kian still... Well, 2.5 between these two now, first and second. I think Kian may slowly chew away the time at Jolvo until it'll all just be down to Jolvo's defence and his racing line and whether he can keep it nice and consistently quick.
It's very difficult to defend in these cars, and I speak from personal experience.
A 1:41.8 from Kian as the fastest lap so far.
With a penalty.
Orion in third now, Zach in fourth chasing. Silly Up Ute in fifth. In the battle with Gueras in sixth. Big slide from Silly Up Ute, big slide from Gueras.
Very big one.
Silly Up Ute is off. Whoa! No, we'll have a look back at that one. There's no way that happened. Oh, he's not going to show.
Just missed it.
I'm going to try another thing. We'll try it once more because that was fantastic. Please, please, please. Way! Ah, brilliant. Heck of a jump from Gueras there.
Bro, this is not the Olympics.
This is the 205 Cup, not the Barjar Cup. Oh, that was phenomenal. Anyway, it's a battle for first place. Kian slides himself through.
I didn't know we had the BYD U9 in this game.
Oh, AJ's left due to Wilson Edwards. Kian occupying first place now. Jolvo very closely behind, both slipping themselves through turns 10A and B. Of course, the chicane. Down the hill, then through the last bend. Kian now leading the race.
Now into turn 1 to come back.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's going to take that opportunity there, to be honest. Kian, again, is lightning quick. Going with a 140.6 now. Ooh, Jolvo looks up the inside. Yeah, about half a second now splits the pairing. Kian slowly starting to eat the time out from Jolvo.
I'm actually surprised that Kian is doing not that many mistakes.
No, I say he's not. I say on board here from the top camera from Jolvo. Let's just watch Kian's line there. He's being a bit defensive. So he knows Jolvo will take opportunity, but also Jolvo doesn't want a bit of a rev out for Jolvo there. I don't think he meant to stay on the limiter for that long. May have cost him slightly.
You can stay on the limiter for quite some time, at least in some gears.
Yeah, and so nearly a second splits these pair now. So let's have a look back through the grid. Zach, another 1.5 second penalty. He is absolutely plagued with penalties tonight. 1.5 second penalty. Now Orion's going to slip through into third. Semi also looking to make the move round. Zach defending a little bit too much there, I think.
That was blocking.
That was a very big block from Semi. Oh, not from Semi, sorry, from Zach. Bit of a shortcut there from Semi, come on. And again.
No, that's the second one was fine. You can do that. Like,
No, it wasn't.
the
You just
second
got a second
one-
penalty. There's no way the second one was fine.
The second one was fine, but the first part, that way completely went, not even, he left the curb on the inside completely. On the second one, he was still on the curb. And if you
Another fast lap from Kia, 140.5 now. Jolvo still in tow, about a second out, but unable to get close to Kian. Kian is untouchable here.
as long as you're on the curb still, you're not getting penalties.
Nice. Jolvo on for faster now, though. Kian with a 0.5 penalty. That could really shuffle things about here and really spice up the final lap around Road Atlanta. No penalties from Jolvo now, that's all he needs. Kian will be slowing down.
Get as much of the slipstream as you can to get as much of it around.
There we are. So let's watch it happen.
If it even happens.
Yeah, ripping the slipstream. Kian's not defending that. He knows there's nothing he can do apart from hug the inside. Jolvo there, onto the brakes, through into turn 10. Kian still on the inside. Jolvo going wide. Kian, though, using the inside line, regains the lead after the penalty. That was a very close one. Jolvo very nearly had him there. And on with the final lap then. On board with Kian and Jolvo. First and second, battling it out to find where they place. Kian with the fastest lap currently. Jolvo wasn't quite able to get the faster lap. I know it says 127 there, which obviously isn't true, correct. There you are, 141.291 he was able to produce, so 0.7 out. I think it might have been the move on Kian and going wide there around the chicane.
Yes.
So Orion has got a bit of a headache in the form of Zach. Zach's got his own one in the form of Semi, though. Very, very close battle for the final podium spot indeed. Bumper to bumper right now between Orion and Zach. Let's jump on board with the back end then of Orion as we watch Zach fight him for the position. Zach all over the place in that DHL livery. Semi now using the outside of the track to sneak himself round and into fourth. And Zach now chasing from fifth. Hopefully, though, no penalty for Semi there, but that was a very cheeky move indeed.
Let me go to Orion real quick.
You what, mate?
Orion. Let me see Orion's birdie.
He's looking good so far. I mean, Jovo and Kian look
3 points. 5 points, yeah.
very close
Yes,
between these two
Orion,
indeed.
close.
Yeah, we'll stay on board for this battle. I mean, it's a second gap now. I don't think he's going to do it with the second, I will be honest. Yeah, that is a shame. Big shame indeed. But it is Kian then who will take victory at Road Atlanta with the fastest lap on board for himself as well as he approaches the final bend to finish off what has been a rather exciting, again, race around Road Atlanta. First for Kian and second for Jovo. But third place goes... Oh, it's third place for Zach! No way! Oh, but he got a penalty. That'll drop him back a second. He has to get a second ahead of Orion to secure third place. He does it! Third place for Zach, fourth for Orion, fifth for Semi, sixth for Gueras. Julian coming round in seventh with Deluxe in tow in eighth. That was a fantastic finish there between those fellas. Julian seventh, Deluxe 8. Vantage coming around the final bend now in ninth. Finally, Vantage scored points. Yes! He brings himself back out of the minuses. Blaze, last one to score points then, through the line in the RDR livery in 10th. Wilson just trundling along, a lap down unfortunately, but yeah, trundling along there in 11th. So yes, Kian is where the eyes are now. Fastest lap and the win. 21 points total taken for Kian. Kian wants Dragon's Trail to finish off. We had Dragon's Trail last night to finish off though, so I'm going to ask you nicely. No Seaside. Oh, you want Gardens Reverse for Jolvo? Gosh.
I'm gonna move you over.
Cheers. So, let's just quickly, before everyone starts chatting my ears off a second, let's just run through the rankings. Kian first place. Shush, guys. I need to do the leaderboard. Nah. So, Kian in first place with the fastest lap of 1:43.47. Well done. Jolvo second place and Zach in third. Fantastic finish between Zach and Orion as well. Zach had to pull a second to outdo that penalty, to which he did so by the skin of his teeth. Orion in fourth, Semi in fifth. Gueras, our official jumper of the 205 Cup from that clip there, he finishes sixth. Julian seventh, and Deluxe last of the top half of the grid in eighth. Vantage in ninth, Blaze in 10th, and Wilson last of the runners in 11th. But Silly Up You and AJ disconnecting and DNFing.
I had to cut the corner.
Silly Up You is still in lobby, so does that mean that Silly Up You gains 2 or minus 2 point deduction? Ah, Silly Up You, naughty. The problem is, Kian, you're calling for Gardens, and we've had Gardens quite a lot. I do think the Eager Norwand for the final.
Seaside.
Yeah, but we've had... not Gardens, sorry, but Dragon Trail. We've
No, yeah, the Eager Norwand. Yeah. That would be a good try.
Eager Norwand, full course, 6... Oh, no, we'll go 7 laps, actually. 7 laps.
I got no response.
7 laps we'll go. 5 minutes qualifier, as usual. All the settings are the same. Let's change it on over. Let's do a long race, 10 laps.
That was the best finish ever.
I would stay in general, but I don't want to be screamed at by everyone.
Right.
Oh,
So-
you will absolutely be screamed at.
Let's have a quick look then at the leaderboard going into the final. Let's see who's playing for what. So, Kian, nearly 30 points clear of Semi. I think it's actually fair to say that we can crown the winner. Kian's won the 205 Cup, whether he turns up to this race or not. Semi in second place though, 50 points. Jolvo third, with 46 points. Gueras and Zach tied on 38 points, and Siliopu in sixth with 30. Hazard in seventh with 24 points. AJ with 22 points, and Orion in ninth with 16. Julian and Grappig both on 8 points. Deluxe and Blaze both on 8 or 6 points, and then Vantage with 2 points now, not minus 2, which is good. Wilson though still yet to score. Kian, you're going for a last to first.
I'm thinking I might give it a go. Nothing to lose.
I mean, it'd be a good way to finish the final, especially considering you've just won the you won the cup in the last race anyway.
Mm.
Oh, hang on,
And
we
the
got
Thursday
D-Locks wrong.
Cup
We
for
got
the
D-Locks wrong.
OGs
Bear with
for
us.
this
By the way,
year.
Matt,
Those.
we got
D-Locks
that
finished
twice in a
8th last
row.
round.
We got that. We got
Oh,
that twice in a row.
And I also got Thursday Cup winner, Matt, if you remember.
Yes,
Your
you
first
did.
ever. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So D-Locks actually moves up to 10th and knocks Julian, Grappig, and Blaze down. Anyway, we've got 13 people in the lobby. Who else has left? Who's left from the leaderboard here? D-Locks, Kian, Semi, Jolvo, Guerra, Zach, Blaze, Cilia, Puke, Julian, Vantage, Wilson. Hazard's left, so we can take Hazard out. AJ's left. Someone's just joined. Oh, it's Smooth Operator.
Smooth operator.
Okay, Sofian, we both have one.
Smooth Operator's just joined. I don't know who he is, but hopefully he jumps in a 205.
In a row.
Oh, very good.
I want.
Yeah,
I
Chili
want
Con
the-
Carlos has just jumped in with us.
I won the Mazda.
So yeah,
You won this one.
Hazard has to
Oh,
come out of
yeah,
it, or,
I missed that
or
one.
AJ is to come out of
I
it. Smooth
had,
Operator's left.
training that night.
So it's all good. But yeah, so AJ or AJ and Hazard need to both come out. Everyone else is still running though. Yeah.
Vantage, what is your problem?
Sweet.
Is he running?
Yeah,
it
that
out?
Vantage has been very dirty.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got 11 on track, guys. Are we all ready to? Get qualified underway?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Go for it.
Oh, Grappig needs to come out as well. Yeah, Grappig's no longer running.
Vantage. Seriously.
Right, so I'm going to jump back on over to stream chat then, because we're going to get qualifying underway. I was moved over before I could say best of luck, guys, but have a good race for the final, of course, guys, and we will see you afterwards. Kian, of course, has already won the cup, but this race now is to decide where everyone else is finding their place. There's a couple of close battles here, as we can see, between Semi and Jolvo. Just 4 points in it. 8 points then between Guerra, Zach, and Jolvo themselves, and that's from 3rd down to 5th. So anything could happen here with the race, depending on the result. So I think it is fair to say it is all still to play for the lower down positions. But congratulations to Kian on winning your 3rd RDR Cup.
Matt,
Yes.
we do not see the leaderboard. We see everything else, but not the leaderboard.
You see everything else but the leaderboard?
Yeah. Or is the leaderboard not done yet?
No, the leaderboard's done. Can you not see that, guys?
I don't.
Can you not see in the box next to my face, like, but there? You can't see the screen. Can you not see the leaderboard? So according to me, everyone can see it.
In the screenshot, I can.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, Pan, I won't be able to. I'm so sorry. You're just going to have to watch the stream for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, we've got 14 in.
I would still
Dudu Aston, the Croatian driver, he's jumped in. We'll welcome him in anyway. Oh, Ryan's left as well. Yes, Ryan has left as well. Okay. We'll see if Dudu Aston wants to jump in and join. Give him a couple of seconds, and if he doesn't, then don't worry about it. Can someone please fix my score? There, Julian, you got 8 points. You're in 8th. You're doing all right.
I'm still 5th. No, 4th.
Well, yeah, and so
fourth.
you'd be there, wouldn't you? 41 points. Fair play.
If I win races, bro.
Right. Julian's saying he has 16 points. Yeah, he does. He's got 8 from race 1 and 8 from race 4, so he has got 16 points, so he does go above D-Locks. Terribly sorry. Terribly sorry.
Yeah, reverse grid of the championship.
There we go. So as it is, thank you very much for spotting that, Julian.
Let's do reverse grid of the championship.
Nah, let's not. Let's just leave it as it is.
No, come on.
No, let's leave it as it is.
No.
Right, Dudu Aston does want to join, and I don't know whether he's come to the stream or not. He hasn't let me know, so we'll let's get underway then, shall we? Do I remove him from the lobby? I don't know. What do we do here? Like, he's not really causing any harm, but he's not taking up a space that someone else isn't getting, because realistically there's 14 positions, but no.
He is. He's like them.
Oh no, he has just jumped in. Fantastic. Okay.
What rate? What?
Sweet. Okay. He can end with -2 points.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's start qualifying them. That's my father, Dudu Aston. Thanks for the wait. No worries, mate. And say if he wants to join in, that's all good. But yes, welcome into the stream, mate.
Okay. Watch out, guys. Watch our language. We have kids watching here.
Ah, we know to keep it clean anyway. Right, so we'll jump in then with 5 minutes here of qualifying. Let's see. So yes, in the cup points as they stand, just quickly though, for Frosty Guy to catch you up. We have done a cup tonight. We're on the last race. Kian has already won, but we're just going to be running this race to decide where everyone else is coming. So Kian's first out, and he's going the wrong way. Why is Kian going the wrong way?
He's gonna park at the car park. He's not gonna do a lap.
Ah, yes, of course. He's doing. He's going last to first, isn't he?
Last to last, or last to edge, but probably.
I think Zach's just moving out of the way to be able to get a faster lap out because he knows that if he launches from here, he can get the time. Jolvo is still waiting in the pits. D-Lock's just coming out now behind Gueras. Semi
is already on the lap.
Yeah, Semi's already on his lap. Fair play. He does act a bit unprofessional sometimes, so sorry in advance. That's alright, and say as long as he just tries to keep it clean. A little bit of rubbing around a tight track like this we can understand, but no intentionally ruining races, and then we're not going to have any problems that we're going to have to come and take points and whatever. So, but no, thank you very much for jumping in with us and say welcome in.
Go to PN. We can watch Semi fly by.
Semi, please stop beeping your horn. Let me change. Let me change camera angle on Kian. Actually,
that's a wall.
Come on. Oh, we can't get any of the cat. Kian, turn around. Yeah, he's trying. I'm sitting by him and coaching him. Ah, there we go. Well, he's got an advantage. He's got another man with him. So yeah, there you are. This is where the lap's going to come in now.
It's a 2v1, v1, v1, v1.
1:17.9 as the benchmark so far. Ooh, 1:22 from Dudu Aston. 1:19.3 from Julian. Celia Pute in second place so far with a 1:18.068, but he's currently purple and looking to best Semi's time. Zach goes faster, so 1:17.068. So there is the benchmark. Semi looking to push that lap as well. Is he purple? Is he looking to go faster than the last man? Vantage has just backed out. Is Vantage if... oh, no, you can't even jump in now. Well, that's a shame. No worries, bud. Yeah, he had to go, so no point deduction. But, yeah, catch you in the next one, buddy. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for joining.
Keep beeping and you'll have a 50-point penalty.
Negative points.
Yeah. Make Semi finish last.
Let's give Kian 80 points penalty.
Yeah, Kian, yeah, he's just sat in second place. Imagine he actually gets himself high on the grid from just parking in the car park. That'd be phenomenal. Zach, stop beeping, or you also receive a, what's Zach on, like 22 points? 38, there you are. Zach will receive a 40-point penalty.
He will still get the points from this race.
Do you think there'll be a time when Zach gets sick of yellow and red? Well, hopefully it'll be when DHL rebrand. Until then, he's sort of stuck with it. Blazer 119.9.
Why is he going for the newer look? Why is he not going for the red and white look that I had before the yellow and red?
I have no idea.
Why is he not going?
So let's watch him across the line then. Let's see if he can go quicker on his time. He can't. It's a 1:54 or 1:17 something. 1:17.1 dead. Lovely. And yes, he's faster again. Semi in front, and they're both on the charge. Third from the parking lot. That would be incredible if that's the case.
Yeah, but no, that's only for you.
Thank you for the sub, whoever that was, I just noticed. Muchas gracias. Silly Up You has lost his time, unfortunately. Zach, I'm not too sure if Zach's just come through it. No, he's missed the timing spots. There's another one coming up for a second. So maybe you'll see me drive with you once I got school. So based on streaming times, yeah, we normally go live from well, it's about 7:30 UK time until around about sort of like 10:30ish normally. I'll say this one's just a bit of a shorter one because obviously it is just the 205 Cup tonight, and then we've got a drift lobby tomorrow. Next week, then we'll get the schedule out on the YouTube and in the Discord. So, of course, if you have got Discord, jump into the link pinned in the chat, and the schedule will be posted on there for you, as well as any other information and announcements. So when the streams get posted onto the channel, what's that? 1:16.4 from Zach. Fair play, phenomenal lap.
Yeah, very fun stuff next week.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. We got a newbie lobby. We got the Discord community nights, and then we've got our good old classic Group 3 sprint racing now next week, as we did the strategy racing this week.
We should go Tomahawk racing.
No, we're not doing Tomahawk racing. I despise it. So yes, the laps are now coming to a close. Julian on his final lap. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to make any sort of damages here. And then Dudu Aston, Frosty Guy in the chat. This is his father playing though in his red 1.9 GDI. I do like the red though, and say it does stand out. It's just it's a perfect French hot hatch, isn't it? Like that's the one thing that France were good at back in the day, is making hot hatches. I mean, look at the likes of Peugeot and Renault back in the early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. They were great. A 1:18.3, which puts Dudu Aston 6th. A fantastic lap to pull out of the bag at the end. Semi in 5th, Kian in 4th. Silly Opute finishes 3rd. Oh no, do you know what? If Kian actually sits 4th, I'm going to be amazed. I'll say it's going to change around, isn't it? But yeah, he's done nothing but sit in the car park. I'd be honestly astonished if he finishes 4th.
He's still on the outlap, by the way.
Outlap / final lap. There we go, now it's finished. Fantastic. So, the result as it stands then, as it should be, sorry. And, of course, Kian, as we can see there, he's starting in 11th place. Vantage, though, he had to disappear, so that's fine. So, Zach out in front with a 1:16.4 best lap. That's a phenomenal time. Jolvo 2nd place and Silly Opute in 3rd. We've got Semi in 4th and Aston in 5th. Gueras in 6th, Blaze in 7th, and Delox in 8th. Julian in 9th, Wilson in 10th, and Kian starting at the back in 11th. That's going to be an interesting race, and also well done to Dudu Aston coming in and coming 5th. On to a nice little finish there in the points. So, are we all ready?
Let's get this party started.
I'd say let's just ask a little bit of give everyone the time to respond. But yeah, just new people to the lobbies in general or the community, and just trying to open it up to a lot more people, because even though we run the community nights, which are specifically designed for the community, you guys that are the Discord lot, but it's turning into every single racing night is the community night now, so we do want to add in a few newbie lobbies just to mix things up and get some more people involved in the lobbies, because we want to get as many people being able to compete at a time, and especially when we do the open lobby events and it's cycling through with no leaderboard, then it's great for it. So yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to be ready. I think everyone is. So without further ado, go on.
Drivers and trucks, start your engines. Let's get this party started, boys.
I know.
Semi is the truck, by the way.
Semi is the truck. I mean, everyone's in 205, but Semi's in a 205 truck.
Semi truck.
Semi truck, exactly.
Truck.
Right. Would you like to do the lights then for the final time this evening, Panam? Oh yeah, can you hear them?
No, I don't have any in-game sound.
Okay, I'll do the lights then. I got it. Zach out in front then on the lead or on the grid. Jolvo second, Siliopute in third. 2, 1, and away they go. Zach in the DHL livery launching off first. Jolvo straight up to second place. Challenged though by Siliopute. This first corner is going to be tasty. Straight into a hairpin. All of these cars looking to push through. Oh, we had a little bit of touching, a little bit of contact. We have, however, all the way down to Duaston has come through nicely. Oh, a bit of pushing and shoving there from Wilson into Julian. I did see that. While this is going on, though, out the front, Zach is he's leading the pack currently with Jolvo chasing very closely behind in second. Starting to pull away, actually, from Siliopute in third. He's got a bit of pressure from behind in the form of Guerraz, but not as much pressure as Guerraz is going through from Semi. Semi's putting that Michelin livery straight onto the inside, securing it nice and early. Fair play. There we are. Ooh, we just saw Deluxe going around the outside of Kian and Wilson as they all go 3 wide round the swoop and bend by the car park. Meanwhile, Jolvo still chasing Zach, half a second out with Siliopute, now half a second in tow as well. Top 3 a second clear of the rest of the grid. 2.2 seconds is the gap from 4th up to 1st. The car park. Thank you for that slice. Slipping and sliding from Zach. Jolvo makes the most of the mistake. Half a second still splits the pairing though as we enter lap 2 out of 7 here around Egan Norwand. Turn 1 again. Jolvo very close indeed. I think they'll just overshot it on the brakes and it allows Siliopute the chance to pull into second place. Jolvo now really, really close behind as we switch to Siliopute, who now chases Zach down in second place. Semi, though, he's looking good in 4th, starting to climb up to the back of Jolvo as well. I think that's the problem when you are in such close, in close quarters here around this track, is you can lose that very slight touch on your braking point. You go a little touch too far on the braking point and you're going to be paying for it massively with the corner exit, as we know with Egan Ormond.
That's everywhere.
It's
we've got the UK in the top 2, then we've got 2 Germans who are fighting now in 3rd and 4th, then Britain again in 5th, and Ireland.
It's a very British dominant lobby, but I am absolutely all here for it. Just a shame none of them are Welsh tonight. Yeah, Siliopute in second place currently. Semi now dealing with Jolvo. Jolvo looking to climb back up the leaderboard and hopefully up back to his second place, if not first, depending on what... Yeah, looking to go around the outside, but Semi just secures the inside line and parks the Michelin livery 205 right in front of Jolvo. It's best lap for Semi so far with a 1:16.9. Fantastic lap. So then, Kian battling away with Guerraz, but Guerraz with a 0.5 penalty for shortcutting. That will drop him off the back end of Kian. Wilson Edwards, though, looking high in the points here at 7th. Nice to see. Deluxe in 8th and Aston in 9th. Aston doing well, of course, to recover from 11th, where we last saw them on the first lap. Julian in 10th and then Blaze in 11th. So it's looking like Zach's race to lose right now. He's out in 1st, a second and a half clear from himself. All he's got to do is just pilot the car around to this, this relatively small track for, another 4 laps? Yeah, he's got that in him.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 laps. Siliopute, then he's doing the same. Yeah, it's the two Michelin liveries that are up in 2nd and 3rd. So if this was a team cup, very strong finish for Michelin indeed. But of course, Semi, Jolvo, both fighting for serious points in the championship. It may decide where they come out this evening. Jolvo will have to finish above Semi if he wants to stay, or if he wants to jump above him in the leaderboard. Semi will have to drop much further back. Not looking likely, I will be honest though. Zach with a 1:16.4 now. Jolvo again applying the pressure, but keeps it nice and tight this time around the first bend. Doesn't want to slip out like he did last time when he lost all the time. And of course, Siliopute then took the opportunity and started chasing Zach then in 2nd place. But yeah, 1st and 2nd, both with a relatively equal gap of over a second back to the next person. So it's looking good for these two so far. Semi's just about a second ahead of Jolvo, but Jolvo's really not giving in the fight. He is pushing as hard as he can.
Kian's having some problems on this track.
I think so, and say he's done well though to go from last all the way up to 5th, and especially considering he's already won the championship. So these points aren't going to do much in in way of change things for him. It'll only just cement that victory ever so more. Guerras is doing well in 6th. Wilson still though doing well in 7th. Crash no ball, says Sliced. Don't think he's going to. D-Lock's doing nicely in 8th, with Aston as well in 9th. Hopefully Aston, though, he can find a bit of a gap around D-Lock's or Wilson and improve his debut into the RB or RDR lobbies tonight. Julian, though, he's rocking nicely in 10th, with Blaze behind in 11th. So then, 5 laps out of 7. We're on the 5th lap now. Zach still sliding that THL livery 205 round the circuit and round these hairpin bends, taking them nicely though, I will say. Silly Up Butte doing the same. Semi now very close to Silly Up Butte and potentially even pushing to a challenge for 2nd, which should definitely go well for his points.
Remember how I said I don't have any in-game sound?
Yeah.
That was because I had the stream volume down to 0.
Oh, well, that was clever.
Yeah.
There we are. Well, Semi in 3rd, Jolvo chasing in 4th, and Kian then running in 5th. 0.5 penalty above his head, but not going to matter as Guerras is 5 seconds out in 6th. Wilson Edwards 7th, Aston has now found 8th, Julian 9th, D-Lock's 10th, and Blaze 11th. What's happened to D-Lock for him to have got 10th? Can we go back and have a quick look just while everyone's running through? Will it let us? No, it won't. Okay. Don't worry too much about it then. Let's just jump back on board with Zach out in front. 1.7 seconds as he enters the penultimate lap. When did you say D-Lock's there and Blaze? Oh, yeah, and say there's a bit of a battle for the bottom end of the points here. Bumper to bumper between D-Lock's, Julian and Aston. There's a little bit of lobby lag there, so they're going to have to take that into account. D-Lock secures the inside line. Can it pay out for him? Yes, it can. He slots himself. Oh, no, Aston fights back. Aston takes the outside line and keeps himself ahead of D-Lock's. It really is red versus purple here. D-Lock's looking on the inside now, though. Aston says no, shuts the door on him. Through the hairpins they go. Julian now standing in Aston's way of 8th place, but no, Aston is very much holding 9th place nicely. Yeah, still 0.8 out from Semi with a 0.5 second penalty as well. That's unfortunate. That's going to cost him. Not so much that Jovo's going to take the place, but it will cost him. Kian then, he's got 5.5 seconds out then to Guerras. 3.5 seconds back is Wilson. And Wilson's actually looking rather clean. As we jump on board with Do Aston. And we've just missed that move, but Do Aston actually comes out on top from this this group. Oh, right, I'm not too sure what that is, but he was trying to fight in, or find all which ways around Wilson Edwards. But he has come out on top of this little group, and he finds himself in 8th. Deluxe, Julian, and Blaze all battling now. Blaze with a 0.5 penalty in 11th, so unfortunately will drop out of the points battle here. But yes, it's looking good for these fellas. I'm sure they're having a lovely little battle down the bottom of the pack. Zach, though, now entering the final lap around the hairpins then for the last time here at Eager Norwin tonight in the final. He's looking good in 1st place, looking at a clean sweep as well with the 1:16.4 fastest lap, which was his 3rd lap. Semi, yeah, 0.5 penalty. That's a shame, but it will drop him out of the... That's all good, Frosty. I got you, mate. But yeah, that's it will drop him out of the contention there for 2nd, unfortunately. Nearly into the traps of Jolvo. Could potentially see a move between these two. But I do believe that 1st, 2nd and 3rd are pretty stable in where they are. Yeah, a big German civil war here between 3rd and 4th. I think the friendship is left in the pits here for this one. As it does mean a points position in... Well, no, it's not actually, because Semi's a few points clear, isn't he? He's 6 points clear of Jolvo. So, yes, anyway. So let's stay on board with Zach then quickly as he follows through. No, Frosty hasn't actually joined us, and of course Doodoo is actually his father's account. So 1st time joining in tonight for a Frosty, so we'd be able to join the newbie lobby. So then, it is Zach finishing in 1st place. Silly Up You in 2nd, Semi in 3rd with Jolvo very close behind in 4th. Kian from last to 5th. Guerras, he now takes the final couple of corners to finish in 6th. Do Aston has had a phenomenal recovery to come 7th. Wilson 8th. Deluxe 9th. Blaze 10th. And Julian, last of the runners, to finish in 11th. Dodo, not Doodoo. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Doodoo Aston. Dodo Aston. I think I'll just call you Aston. Probably be easier. But yes, congratulations to Zach on the full victory. A full clean sweep of points and the fastest lap. Well done, my friend. So, as we said, we've already seen who's winning. Kian has won the 205 Cup. However, it's going to matter now where we've all finished, and let's see the final results to see where you've all come throughout the evening. But as it stands then, Zach out in front, first with a best time of 1:16.409. Siliop second place with a 1:16.7 as his fastest time. Semi third. Jolvo fourth. Kian fifth. Gueras sixth. Aston seventh. Wilson 8th, Deluxe 9th, and Blaze 10th. Julian then finished 11th. I fumbled the last lap, could have gone to 7th if I didn't mess up. Unlucky, Julian, but no, 7th place instead went to Aston, so well done to Aston for recovering. Of course, when we did watch you, you were actually in 11th at the start, so you did well to recover that. So yes, the scoreboard's not quite ready yet, so nearly showed you that ahead of time. But Kian will be able to... Slice, I'm going to just kick you if you don't change from that... Slice, if you don't change out that tomahawk, you're getting booted from the lobby. Zach, get out of that super formula. Stay in the 205s, please, gentlemen.
Okay.
Kian, of course, will, though, be taking his victory lap in the fashion of all the RDR Cups that we've done.
I want to see this. I want to see someone Spanish or Italian win, so I can actually have fun with the anthem.
No, it's going to be Kian's. I'm going to just... I'm not going to do the... I'm not going to do the... what's it called? I'm not going to do the copyright version again. I'm not learning. I'm not taking that mistake.
Wait, that was the wrong version, by the way.
No, I know it was the... I played the... I've got the National Anthem of Ireland with no copyright. I mean, no, because if it's a song, it's going to be copyrighted. If it's a song, it's going to be copyrighted. If it's copyrighted, I can't play it.
Check.
Imagine having a copyrighted national anthem.
Well, all of them are. The boy, no, it's copyrighted. I can't touch it.
You can play,
I'll just put the
British one
copyright
instead.
free one on. I'll put the copyright free one on for
The
you.
German one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
are we ready on the scoreboard? There we are. So the scoreboard then this evening for the final time, fellas. Oh, there we are. We have put Panam back in so that he'll see where he finished. Panam actually finished 7th in total.
Oh
But
my God, Jovo.
first place goes to Kian for a whopping total points of 91 points. Semi in second place with 66 points. Very close to Jolvo in third with 60. Zach in fourth with 59 points. Just one off Jolvo there. And Guerres then in fifth with 48, linked with Siliop Ute. Panam, 41 points from the first two victories that he had from race 1 and 2. Fantastic effort from him. Deluxe in 8th with 18 points, and Julian then in 9th with 16. Blaze in 10th with 8, locked with Aston with 8, and then Wilson Edwards with 6, and Vantage with 2. So yes, that's how it stands. So now we're going to jump on board with Kian, and we're going to... where's Kian? He's in the car park. There he is. So we'll jump on board with Kian now and allow him to take his anthem lap to celebrate winning the 205 Cup. So Kian, if you'd like to take it away.
Hey guys! I'm messing.
There we are. So get yourself out onto track.
Indicators
Yeah,
on the
everyone,
RC.
if you could just
Wait,
follow
wait, I'm
Kian
coming.
in a nice,
Just a sec.
slow and cruising fashion.
Yes, like,
Really help Kian accelerate or celebrate the victory.
I'll be just like this.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
Zach the winner.
Gum?
There we go. It wasn't even a full lap, unfortunately. I'm not too sure what happened with the anthem and why it was so short. But yes, congratulations to Kian for, as we said, winning the 205 Cup. And now, since we've started doing the scoreboard cups over the past couple of weeks and streams, Kian has actually taken the victory in 3 of them. So yes, Kian is definitely one of the names to look out for whenever you're racing in one of our lobbies.
Okay, Zach.
But no, guys, thank you very, very much for jumping in. It's been a pleasure to be able to host the 205 Cup for you. Once again, this was the suggestions that was put into our Discord, and it was in there for a while, and we wanted to be able to use it, but yeah, we just weren't able to find the chance. But yes, what? Sorry.
Karting.
A karting cup. Yes, that sounds good. But yes, we have got a load of new lobbies planned and a lot of exciting stuff coming up for everyone. So we'll look forward to seeing everyone there. But no, other than that, though, that is everything from us tonight, guys. So thank you very much for joining in. Take it easy. If you haven't already, smash that sub button, smash the like on the stream, and we will catch you in the next one. But yeah, other than that, that's everything from me, guys. Take it easy and peace out.